Jeremy, have you seen the shitty quotes recently, by the way?
Yes, I have.
Jeremy, you can start that music anytime. Ooh, who could have guessed?
Oh, this is lame, actually.
What? Do you have a
No,
better
I'm
one?
joking. No, I'm joking. It's fine.
Hello, everybody,
I
and
feel like it
welcome
makes
to the 5-minute D&D session we're having.
Potentially 5-minute D&D session.
As Varys goes back to the past,
Yo.
Samurai Jack.
We all died.
When we last left our heroes, when we last left
Villains.
We last left our heroes, quote
When
unquote.
we last left Ferris in the park.
Varys had just accidentally transformed into a werewolf.
Accidentally, TM.
Accidentally on purpose.
After testing out to see whether or not he was one, giving into his curse. After attacking the party and being struck down by Windhelm, Windhelm threatened Varys' life. And, Peanut, in an act of mercy, struck Windhelm down, and Lasagna and Peanut then subsequently caged Varys and Windhelm. As Peanut has fallen asleep after having a little bit of binge drinking with Lasagna.
Damn it, Lasagna.
And,
That's right, that's
Lasagna performing some actions in the night to secure Windhelm's
Hang on,
body.
wait. I got a question, Johnny.
Yeah.
If I put away my umbrella right now, what can you actually do to me? Because if it's a deck save,
What
Okay, no, Jonathan.
could you
Don't,
do to
don't
me?
punish him for that one. That was actually funny.
I almost did it.
Where's my fucking...
By the way, it would have been a con save as you roll over and the chain chokes you, and you start making death saves.
Oh, damn it! What if Windhelm's plan would have enacted itself?
It's so funny.
I'm not even joking.
Oh, my fucking... My pad isn't working. I can't draw it today.
Oh.
Fuck me.
It
Whatever.
was a valid question.
All right.
I had to restart my computer. I'm not doing that.
It is 8. Jen, is there anything you did in the night that you didn't tell me?
Yes, one thing, and that is I have tied a knot around the
Windhelm's
bag of
neck and
holding.
then hung
And
over a tree.
I've tied a knot around the bag of holding that has a bell on it
That's
I'm
reasonable.
sorry.
to prevent you guys from trying to swindle me.
There's 2 bags of holding.
Wait, really?
Peanut's got the
Yeah.
other one.
Yeah, Peanut's got
Yeah,
one.
Peanut has Windhelm's.
Oh, okay, then I did it to both.
So,
It's now morning.
Windhelm wants to
Windhelm and
commit
Varys
suicide.
wake up screaming.
Who wakes up first? Should we roll for this?
alright, everyone roll a d20.
Windhelm.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Windhelm usually wakes up
initiative, I
early
got
anyway.
13. No, I got a 14.
18.
Is it actually initiative, Jay?
Yeah, so there's initiative.
Oh,
16?
Plus a modifier or no? Plus the...
Yeah, initiative. It's initiative.
So then... Wait, I gotta roll for Malark.
No, don't worry about the luck.
Aw. Where's my other... Oh, there it is. Okay. I still didn't open my character sheet like an idiot. I know it's a 19 anyway, though. Because I know my plus 1
19?
modifier.
Windhelm, you wake up first.
Ugh! Everything hurts.
Varys, you're next. Or no, wait, would you roll?
No, it's
I rolled a
Lasagna
16.
next, I'm pretty sure.
Lasagna, you're next.
I just like slump up.
As you, Windhelm, you see in the cave a tarped over cage. As you wake up, you feel your hands racked against iron bars as your vision is almost completely obscured by these crossed metal bars that have completely surrounded you. As your back is in pain from this horrible position as you try to stretch your feet and your arms, they lock and cling against chain.
Damn it, Bird, I was just starting to like you.
Morning, Windhelm.
Shut up.
I with a blast of my pipes awaken Peanut.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to wake up this morning.
Hungover, Peanut.
Hungover and not a good night's sleep.
By the way, we didn't record this, but me and Peanut got drunk.
Yeah,
Windhelm, I made a check, Jonathan. Windhelm remembers
Windhelm-
what day it is.
Varys, you're
Mhm.
awake.
Ellie, I don't remember the safe word.
Oh,
Where am I?
I unsheath the curtain to
If any
reveal
luck,
that-
you're in hell.
to reveal that Varys has not transformed.
Ellie, what's
as
the
of this
safe
morning.
word?
Varys, you are in drow form. As you, Windhelm, you also see Varys in drow.
Ellie, safe word.
Chestnut.
Wait, what?
That
Was
was
that
my,
Peanut?
That's my cousin.
Oh,
Oh God, I'm gonna die. Lasagna.
it's me. He's blindfolded. That's right. He can't see anything.
Oh, sorry, he is
What?
blindfolded.
Dark vision. You see the back of the blindfold.
Lasagna, I
The
can't
tarp-
see
the
anything.
tarp is
Varys,
off.
Varys, you feel as you begin to move, you are completely changed.
Hey, what's the point of the tarp then?
John,
As
can I?
you have-
Can
oh, just
I
for
can't
extra
see
security.
anything.
But you can't see anything.
Can I feel my muscles?
Yeah,
Can I like feel them?
you
No,
feel stronger.
Your hands are controlled. You can't feel them.
Lasagna, I feel strong.
That's good to hear, Varys. That's why you're all chained up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, a little bit of an incident last night.
Oh yeah,
Don't know if you remember.
Alejandro, you don't remember.
What do you mean incident, Lasagna?
You tried to kill us.
Varys is innocent until proven guilty. When
And when
What happened last night, Lasagna?
you straight werewolfed on us.
How am I hung up in this cage? Am I hung up like with my stomach facing upwards?
Basically, everything except your face is kind of like.
chained to
Yeah,
the wall.
Your face was chained
Am
up,
I
but
upside down? Am I like?
No,
No,
on my
I
back?
imagine you're on your side.
imagine like
I just
mummified.
hung up.
Imagine like mummified.
Yeah, but am I like suspended in
No,
the
you're
cage?
No,
laying
no.
down.
No,
You're
you're laying
strafe
down.
jacketed. You're strafe jacketed. You
Oh.
have your feet are like you're standing up. Well, no, is he? No, he's like on his knees, more like it. Yeah.
Lasagna, why
Yes,
is
Peanut?
Windhelm more chained than when we left him?
Extra security. Listen,
My
Peanut,
stomach
I don't
rumbles his ass for food. Lasagna,
want anything bad to happen to anyone in this party, and
lasagna, peanut. I'm hungry.
Oh, am I allowed to get him food?
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
lasagna. Can you?
as Peanut's fumbling around in her bag as she pulls
don't
out a
remember
ration and
last night.
wraps it for you, and she hands you like this dry.
I
beef.
can't see.
As she pushes it through, you feel it pressing.
I'm
against your
wearing a
lips.
muzzle.
Oh God.
Well, the
Um,
muzzle's too big for your face. It's
No, the
for-
muzzle doesn't really fit.
Yeah,
in.
so the muzzle dropped around your neck. You can feel it around your neck.
Peanut water. I'm thirsty.
As she puts the beef, as you feel the beef against your lips, and she kind of
I walk up to Windhelm's cage whilst Peanut is feeding Varys.
and she
Thank you,
she
Peanut,
begins
you're
to drop bottles of the
Bottles?
flasks of water
Bottles of water.
around you as she says,
She
"Look
begins
up,
to drop Dasani.
Varys, look up for me." As she just starts pouring the water, as it drips across your face. It almost completely misses your mouth, but it gets in there.
I put my hand on Windhelm's cage and I say, "Sorry, buddy."
Yeah.
We gotta put
Peanut.
shit out.
Peanut, I'm in pain. How? What happened?
A lot of bad things. You attacked me in lasagna.
I'm sorry. I
one-
don't remember what happened much of last night.
You,
Varys, for like the third time, you owe me your life.
yeah, you tried to kill me.
Windhelm tried to kill you.
I would have been
Yeah, I
successful
know.
with it if it weren't for you guys.
Peanut, you know I never would have tried to kill you if in my right mind.
Well, you weren't in your right mind then.
Brandon wants to
I
roll
had
an
to-
insight check.
Windhelm shoved his javelin through your chest, and I had to knock him out. You made me fight Windhelm, Varys.
Well, I mean, I wasn't present at the time, so I cannot recall these events. But this is very tight. Can you at least release some of these or let me out?
No can do, Varys.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I can't
Why
trust
not?
either of you at this point.
I can't do that, Varys.
Look, I'm perfectly fine. I'm just in pain and bleeding.
Roll a
Trust
deception
me,
check.
Peanut.
Roll a deception check.
What do you mean? I'm not. I just want out.
Roll a persuasion check or a deception check.
I'm deceiving anyone.
That's right.
I
He
got a
actually is in his
16.
right state of mind right now.
Well, you wouldn't be bleeding. They patched you up before they put you in.
No, he genuinely doesn't
So,
want to kill.
what'd you say, Alejandro?
I got a 16.
No, what'd you say?
Oh, you please, if you're not gonna let me out, at least release some of these restraints. But leave the tarp on. My eyes are. sensitive to the sun.
Oh yeah, actually yeah. As the sun is peeking through the cave.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it
He's
feels
blindfolded.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying the sun is peeking through the cave.
It burns. He's a vampire. He's gonna burst the
Um,
flames.
I'm sorry, Varys. This is for your safety and mine. I don't want to die.
Yeah,
Trust me, Peanut, this is better for
I.
both of them.
We can
Get
talk
ourselves
about this.
cured soon enough.
We can talk soon.
Lasagna, can you at least my arms and legs?
Sorry. Yeah, you can't take the chance.
Lasagna, you know I wouldn't try to harm you.
I don't know.
I wouldn't try to help you, but I wouldn't try to harm you.
Last night's events would suggest otherwise, and you have a track record, Varys.
Of not helping you,
Jonathan.
but not harming you.
Betraying
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, Varys?
Just,
Yeah, Alondra?
just as a test, I want to try to
Right.
break the cuffs on my hands.
Roll a strength check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Lasagna, it's very
Of course I
uncomfortable in
rolled
here.
17
I
and a 9.
please.
As you
1
as
second.
you
No,
try to,
it's 9 plus 4, 13. Yeah, it's not gonna break it.
as you try to just slam and jangle the chains around, they don't break. There's not even like a give on them or anything.
I reach my arm through the cage, through Varys' cage, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and I say, "You're gonna have to be a little more persuasive than that and tug at my heartstrings. If you're gonna try and get out of here." And I kind of like say it sarcastically.
I love you. Opens the cage.
Well, Lasagna, is Silver okay?
Silver's
Silver's okay.
Silver is fine, yeah.
As your peanut scream as she now is going to Windhelm. Windhelm, are you hungry?
No.
Peanut,
Oh.
you keep an eye on these two. I want to check something out.
Working
So
on
I'm a
it.
werewolf now, Lasagna.
Jonathan,
Yeah.
my hands.
I mean, yeah.
yeah. My hands are behind my back, right?
Yes.
Can I stick one through the cage? Just like
You can stick like probably a couple fingers. Yeah.
I tell Peanut. Let me
Yeah?
reach into the bag real quick.
Peanut.
I couldn't
Do it.
grab a weapon to
You
get out
can't-
with.
Yeah. You can't grab a weapon anyways. As she puts the bag of holding up to the thing.
I think of the dream catcher. Oh shit! Wait, motherfucker took off my armor.
What do you mean?
No.
Jeremy took off my armor.
Yeah, he's not wearing armor.
What?
Yeah, he's not wearing armor.
You're
Fuck!
All right. As
My one thing.
Oh wait, did you have a thing?
I mean, it's attached to the armor. It's in a pocket. It's not like it's.
I get okay then. No, whatever.
Alright,
I'm fine with it.
as she pulls the bag away, because you can't really.
No,
pull it
no,
out.
I'm not taking that item, Jonathan. I'm taking the dream catcher.
Yeah, I know. As she pulls the bag away from your hand to reveal the dream catcher.
Happy birthday, Peanut.
So, Lasagna.
Hang on. Yo, don't ruin this moment for her.
No, fuck
Varys.
that moment.
It's like ball gag. Just kidding.
You remember my birthday?
Of course I remember.
I haven't had a birthday. I haven't had a birthday in a couple years.
I had a bigger present for you, but I don't think we're gonna make it to it. So this will have to do.
Trust
What
me,
is
Linda,
it?
We'll make it.
As she grabs it from your hand.
I can't tell you that now, can I?
Why not?
Peanut, can I see your arm?
No. What's this thing? The thing she's holding.
Oh, the item. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you were asking what the other present was. I'm like, I can't
No.
do it. It's a surprise.
It's a new horse.
It's a dream catcher. It's for your nightmares.
As she presses her hand against yours, and she grabs your hand.
She grabs my 2 fingers that I can stick.
Yeah, no,
to
she
the
does. Yeah, she grabs whatever finger she can get. Thank you, Windhelm.
Mhm.
Lasagna, what foods do you absolutely hate?
Drow meat.
Drow meat. Probably orc flesh.
I don't believe you.
Hey, lasagna.
Can you at least tell me what the plan is? What are we doing now?
First things first, Jonathan. I want to go inspect the battlefield.
What battlefield?
Roll a stealth check. You guys walked probably about an hour.
Stay here, guys. I'll be back in about an hour.
I'll stay here.
Shit, it's a good idea.
Keep guard, Peanut.
Windhelm, Jed, how are you
If
going
any-
about this?
If anything goes wrong, Peanut, let Windham out of the cage.
Okay.
I go stealthily in the forest to go
So
inspect
roll a
the
stealth check.
battle.
As you, Windhelm, you see Peanut withdraw your sword and lay it down by her, just in case.
Be
Nat
careful
20
with
on
it.
my stealth check. Perfect.
So as you begin to blend in with the trees, and you jump you go from hill to hill, behind tree, as you progress for the next about hour or so, as you begin to see the clearing that surrounds the fort, as you see a smoking, smoldering pile of ash, as you see many of the bodies you were there last night have been cleared. and you
Are
see
there any
the,
left?
and you see the blood-spilled grass that is all around.
Is there anyone in the battlefield currently?
You see no orcs.
None?
None. No, you. I mean, you. Okay, real quickly. I meant alive ones.
None alive. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see,
Uh,
you see quite a few of them spread out among.
Before I go out, I prick my finger with just a regular dagger just to see what happens.
As you prick your finger, it begins to bleed.
Hmm. Interesting. Do I take any damage for that?
No.
Okay.
It's like a.
You're just getting
It's
a
like a,
little bit.
it's like a
It's like a
cut.
paper
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
Ooh. 1d6 slicing.
Yeah.
I wish to stealthily salvage as many orc ears as I can. Should I just roll for it?
Yeah. So roll an investigation check.
I don't want to spend like more than an hour on this.
Yeah, I know. So roll an investigation.
Well, he's
Also,
got one to do
Remember, it's
something
an hour
about it.
walk back as well. So
Investigation.
Yes.
Okay, it's 13 plus. I think I only have a +1 to investigation. Yeah, it's 14.
14. So, as you begin to go around, you realize that the smoking and smoldering has spread throughout the grass, and you see a lot of the bodies have been charred, completely just hacked and slashed away with. As you go from body to body, picking out, the only ones you can see are those of the clothes of the bone riddled chain and the blood splattered, or not the blood splattered, the iron marks, the iron like pieces that are carved into the leather armor, as those are the only bodies you managed to find, as a lot of them have even been stripped of their armor, but a few of them still remain as they're cut in half. As you go around, you find about 40 orc ears in total, from the people that aren't completely burned to a crisp.
After 40, that's what? How much per? It's like 15 per.
Yeah, you find 40 orc ears.
That's quite a bit of gold. That's a pretty penny. How many did we collect total, by the way?
I think you have. I think you already
them
had
in my
40.
bag.
I think you already had about
We
40.
had like 30
I have the
something.
amount. I'll
Okay.
get it in a
It's in
second.
your inventory, but like it's I have your inventory. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what's
know.
in there.
that's my inventory.
Right, two.
Jonathan, while he's gone.
So,
Oh, you're still doing stuff.
yeah, no.
Jeremy, how many did you pick up?
I picked up 40.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep them all in one place.
No, don't add it to yours because they're in my inventory. I already wrote them down. It's fine.
What's
Just
in the
you
bag,
have
which
some
is-
and I have some.
All right.
That
As
way
you,
I can
as-
shaft you.
what do you
I
do?
desire to. What do I
You
do?
can what?
Yeah. Do you head back?
Yeah, basically, there's really not much for me here. Like, I can't think of anything that I should be doing here.
Even though, by the way, you look around. Even the boulders that were thrown by the ogres are also gone.
Huh. So they move. I guess I head back to the guys.
So Jonathan, well, he's gone for like 3 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
he's gone for about. He's gone for about 2
You
and a
guys have
half-
3 hours to attempt to
He's gone for about 3 hours. So, what do you do in that time? As
Peanut.
is basically just watching over you.
Could you do me a favor?
Matters what it is.
I'd like Ellie's rapier. It's a comfort item.
Don't
Roll
do
a
it,
persuasion
Peanut.
check.
Peanut, no.
He's not gonna be able to. You won't be able to push it through.
14.
His hands are locked. As you see.
Well, Peanut. Instead of the rapier, then could I get some paper and ink out of my bag?
No.
You
As
won't let me have paper and ink. What do you think I'm going to do with it?
I've seen you write scrolls before.
That would take gold. I don't have any gold on me.
The gold
my
is in
bag.
materials, realistically.
Which is paper and ink.
In materials that he acquires out of nowhere.
Peanut, I can't just write spell scrolls willy-nilly like that.
Peanut, just do us both a favor.
Roll-
Hit him over the head.
Is it Alejandro? Is it a persuasion or deception check?
Well, I'm gonna grab paper and ink. I'm also gonna grab something else.
Oh, she's grabbing it for you.
Oh, damn it, really?
Yes.
You think she'd let you freaking just reach in there?
It's Peanut.
You put that
It's,
gun
it's,
on
com-
him.
it's
roll your
likely.
persuasion. Roll your persuasion or deception check, whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Wait a second.
I think it's
No,
persuasion,
no, wait.
right?
She can't give it to him anyway. Lasagna has his bag. My bag doesn't have paper.
I
and ink
have
in it.
I have Varys's bag. Peanut has Windhelm's.
Oh.
Darn.
My bag wouldn't have
sorry,
paper and ink in it.
Varys, I don't have. I don't have your bag. Lasagna does.
Well, do you have paper or ink in the other bag?
Do I look like a nerd to you?
No, Windhelm doesn't do a lot of writing. Or a
Could
lot
you
of
at least untie my
reading.
hands. My muscles are sore. My newfound muscles.
Don't do it, Peanut. Just
Look,
do us
Ferris.
both a favor and hit him over the head till he sleeps.
Roll a persuasion check.
I got another
No,
one.
no. Windhelm, roll a persuasion check.
Oh.
Okay, what's my modifier here? Because I don't think I have a modifier for this, do I?
I think you have a
Counter
plus
No,
persuasion.
it's just a flat roll.
Counter
17.
persuade Peanut.
17. Windhelm,
Can I
think
counter
I
persuade?
I think you hit him quite enough.
Yes, but if we give him enough time, he'll get his magic back.
You don't know that, Windhelm.
I've seen you do it
Yeah,
before.
well, actually, yeah, we've actually you've quite mentioned this quite a bit. Like
You've
my
also
wrestling,
done it with us.
Peanut, could you at least undo my hands?
If my hands are manacled, so are yours.
I know.
It's not like these chains have keys.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't
if
be
you
able
get
to
your hands
escape.
undone, you can cast spells. I know how this works, Ferris.
Nice, one of those spells, the useful
I'm not 12
thunderclap
any-
spell that'll
I'm
get
not-
me out of here.
I'm not 12 anymore, Varys.
Not 12
She's
anymore.
13. She's not a
Peanut.
teen. She's not a preteen anymore. She's a teen.
None of the spells I have can get me out of here right now, not without at least my component pouch.
Take note that you're still blindfolded.
Yeah, I'm only asking for my hands though.
Well, you have. Well, what? Are you just that good at writing that you just do? He was the sloppiest scroll ever because you.
Is it
I wasn't
Alejandro?
gonna write a
All right,
spell.
Alejandro, are you telling the truth? You can't do any of your spells without the component pouch?
Let
He
me
can't do
check,
any of his major
because I don't know what I prepared.
I know for a fact
Because he
that you
can
have
use his
a couple
cantrips without
spells.
it, so.
I know for a fact that he can cast.
I'm
Oh, his
gonna roll.
cantrips though.
He can
Never
cast.
mind.
I'm gonna roll a
Never mind.
deception check.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
19. She's still gonna fucking beat it.
Nope, because you're not me. She only fucking passes my checks.
Bet you he got a nat 20 though.
Okay, Ferris.
Peanut.
as-
Why? Have lasagna do
Do you
it.
want to try? Do you want to try to counter persuade Alejandro or Brandon?
Of course. I'm not.
Yeah, go for it.
Have lasagna do it when he gets back. Safer that way. Six.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage then.
Okay. Alright, roll a second one then. 4.
In total, what'd you roll first?
I rolled a 6 first, and then I rolled a 4. I don't have a persuasion modifier.
I mean, he can't really do anything with his hands, and I don't like to see him in pain.
He's a werewolf now. He's stronger.
As she takes the paint and draws a line between the manacles.
Thank you, Peanut.
Who's
You're
man-
still chained. Your hands are still chained to the walls. The thing.
That's fine.
They're
Peanut,
just not.
can I
they're-
have a bed roll?
Yeah, I can give you that. Too.
That's mine,
Actually, it
please.
Um,
How'd you
doesn't
get in the cage?
it doesn't fit in the cage.
Can
You
you,
can
put
paint
the
it through the
bag?
cage.
Can you put the bag in and then pull the bedroll out?
No. Peanut, don't give him my
Wait,
bedroll.
Jay, doesn't the paint flow out of the
Yeah,
the
actually, yeah.
can? It just
I
flows
think-
through the
yeah,
through the holes
so
in the
I'll-
cage.
As you see Peanut begin to draw, as the paint shoots into the thing, as a bedroll appears under your head.
So, Jonathan, how much movement can I have with my hands right now? What can I and can't I touch on my body?
You're still blindfolded.
You're still blindfolded.
Would I be able to take the blindfold off?
No.
No, your handcuffs are chained to your leg cuffs. You can't. You're like a John McCain. You can't move your arms above a certain height.
But
yes,
she
but I
cut-
can
but she
bend
cut-
my
but-
back forward.
What are you trying to do?
I'm asking if I could somehow finagle myself to take this blindfold off.
You could just
Wait, are
press
you
it
trying
against
to
the
perform
bars
the famous,
and take it
what was
off.
The, like Lambrowski escape.
Roll a dexterity check. Roll a,
I'm not. I don't
roll
want
an
to
ac-
do it right now, Jonathan.
roll-
I want to
oh.
see. I want to know if I can.
Andre, you just press your face against the bars and pull it
You'll
down.
have to try. You have to try.
I'll just rest for exactly 1 hour, Jonathan. I say
rest
thank
for
you,
an-
Peanut, for the bedroll. It's more comfortable this way.
Well, I'm gonna spend my hit dice then,
Just rest
Jonathan,
now.
because
I think-
I'm not stupid. First off, I'm gonna spend my action, my second wind, as well as my hit dice, because I'm gonna have to heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my hit dice. as
'Cause-
well.
Didn't you use a wait? You used a lot of your hit dice when you went back and
Me?
no. When you guys first got to the thing.
I did.
You,
No,
oh, I think Peanut did.
I didn't use any hit dice, Jonathan. I
think
keep
you
everything
used
marked
hit
down. I'll mark down my second win because my hour rest. I guess I can technically do a second one, but that's the point. My hit dice. I think my second one's a D10, and the hit dice are also 10s. Yeah, 1d10
So,
plus 2. Wait, what?
So Lasagna, you come back.
He doesn't come back.
All right. So what do you guys do? Lasagna, what
I
do you
rest for an hour. I still have at least another hour.
do? Yeah. Okay. So what are you doing?
Give me a sec, because I gotta roll for hit dice.
1 second, yeah,
Alright.
I also gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing.
Plus 2.
Is that what?
Uh,
Oh,
first
because it's plus
one's
your constitution modifier, that's right.
4. So I have.
That's why it's plus 2.
What
What does my extra surge do?
plus-
I cannot remember what my second 1d10 plus 5, there we go.
7 is 12.
You gotta fucking do math now. Ooh, 10.
Yeah, Sam.
Doing a calculator. So it's 1 plus. First is my. When trying to open your calculator crashes your fucking computer, please? Hello? Can I open my calculator, please?
Well,
Alright, Jonathan. Now that only an hour has passed, and I've used
10.
all my hit dice.
Hit dice, let's see.
when you short rest right after waking up.
4 plus 2 is. 4 plus 2 is 6.
What's up, Varys?
Let's- please.
Alright, I'm gonna try to
10 plus 2
finagle
is
my
12.
way out of here.
All right. Roll an acrobatics. Roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, that's
Disadvantage.
I just want to get the blindfold off, Jonathan.
Well, yeah. Roll an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
I already have a -1 to that. Oh, that was a great roll. Please don't be in that one. Oh, that was an amazing roll. I got a 17 and then a 19. -1.
Actually, you're
Yeah.
considered restrained right now. I think it's.
And
Do you want super disadvantage, Jonathan? I don't know
Okay.
what you want.
I don't think you can do
What
anything
exactly
like
would
that.
he be doing to get the blindfold? He has to have a physical weight
Yeah,
action.
no, restrained. 1 second. Because you're
Like,
currently
he's-
restrained.
I can try to rub it off on the
Windhelm can
bar.
break his cuffs, right? I can get that.
I can probably
Varys
just
is
rub it off
so
on the bar.
locked up, it's acoustic.
Yeah, you just have disadvantage on it. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 19 and then a 17. -1 is 16.
Well, I'm at full
16.
health.
Yeah,
As you,
16.
as you try, you barely manage to get your hands over your blindfold, but as you do, it just doesn't go any further for you.
Can I try to rub it off on the bars?
Your head doesn't reach.
So can I see anywhere outside of this blindfold?
Nope.
Nope.
Despite this, besides that, you still have a tarp covering you.
That's
As
fine.
Peanut does put it back.
Peanut doesn't put it back on.
Does, he said.
Oh, okay. Can I get back now?
Hang on.
Yeah, you-
No, you still got at least 45 minutes. It's fine.
This is
I'm
hilarious.
trying to look through what I
I
have.
like how Peanut isn't even noticing
Yes,
when he's
Peanut.
trying to escape.
Oh no, she sees. She sees him fail. Oh no, there's a tarp. Actually, you can't see shit.
So you can hear him shuffling around
oh,
up there
that's
pretty
right.
heavily.
You can tell him.
Peanut, what's he doing?
He's trying to escape.
Well, you can knock him out, Peanut.
No, I'm just shuffling around.
I'll wait
It's
till
hard
I'll
to
wait till
sleep in
I'll wait
this.
till Lasagna gets back.
If you wait that long, he might be out.
Man. Whilst Varys is trying to escape, I'm gonna bring my computer with me, but I'm taking a shit.
You know how he has
Oh, never
magic,
mind,
Peanut.
He's mad.
Jonathan, I have a question.
Yes,
Right?
If he can't see, he can't
John.
do much. Yeah.
For a verbal somatic spell,
Uh huh. You can't do somatic right now.
You cannot do
but
somatic.
the somatic comes out of a certain part of the body. That's where the somatic comes
I'm
from.
going to
You
grind
can't-
my
you
dick
can't do
until
somatic,
his spell
Jonathan.
comes out.
I'm pretty sure I can burning hands my way out of this cage.
Your hands are. You know what? I'm not even gonna argue this.
It would. I'm
No,
pretty
no,
sure it
I'm
would come
Jeremy.
from the palm of my
Don't
hand.
argue it, because he's gonna light the tarp on fire
more-
and then
more or less-
suffocate.
What spell slots did you recover?
I recovered a third.
Okay, so 1/3 level spell slot.
I still have a second level spell slot too.
Alejandro, you'd more or less
You
just
have to
burn
put. You have to be able to. Actually, he has to be able to put his hands together to do somatic.
To use burning hands.
It doesn't matter. His hands are locked in a giant iron thing. He'd literally burn his hands in a cauldron.
Yeah, I know.
Let him.
He's going to damage himself. If he does this.
He damaged himself. His hands would literally be burnt the fuck.
If you do this, you will damage yourself.
Also, it comes out from my
No, no, no.
fingertips, Johnny.
Jonathan, okay, if he's lighting a fire hot enough to melt the iron, the fire's hot
Oh,
enough.
it's not hot.
to
No,
melt
it's
his
not hot
hands.
enough to melt the iron.
It's hot enough to melt to burn the tarp off though,
Oh,
and my
okay.
blindfold.
You're gonna burn
Aim
your
it, and you can't
face.
Aim it up to your face. Yeah,
I just aim it up to my back.
you can't aim it up. You're handcuffed. Remember?
Alejandro, I will say if you
John-
cast it, you will burn off the tarp and your blindfold.
Mhm.
You will also damage yourself through the damage, and you fail the save immediately. You fail
Except I can see myself, Johnny, so I can just block it from
You
damaging
can't
me.
see anything. Currently, you cannot block yourself.
Pretty sure I can block myself,
You have to
even
be
if
able to
I
see.
can't see myself.
I'm like 80% sure
Yeah, you have to
that
be able to see.
counts.
Yeah, it has to be a creature. You have to be able to see.
The statement is you have to be able to see it.
Hmm.
You have to be able to see yourself in order to do it. You cannot see any.
Right.
I mean, technically, if you
yeah.
close your eyes and cast the spell,
While
you're
you
seeing
guys
yourself.
debate
But that's
this,
not how it works. You're too
Jonathan,
dark
I
to
mean,
see.
if I'm using it on myself, I feel
Also,
like I know my own body.
What's the thing? What's the thing called?
What?
Yeah,
Invocation? Is it invocation?
Evocation.
it's evocation. Yeah.
He's gonna just He's gonna Chris blaze himself out of there. Forget Chris Angel. He's gonna light himself on fire. It was better in my head. Okay, shut up.
Yeah, it's creatures you can see. You can't see them. I know it's stupid, and I know it's very stupid, but it's stupid. You can't do it. You'll have to hate yourself.
It's like Hunter. It's like if he was
How
invisible
much
next to you.
damage
you
would I do
can't
to
it.
myself, Johnny?
Also, it doesn't even say you can protect yourself, actually.
How much damage would I? Well, I can see myself. How much damage would I do to myself, Johnny?
Full damage through their level spell slot. That's the only one you have.
No, I have a second level.
You said you recovered only a third level spell slot.
Yeah, but he had a
Yes,
second
but I
level
had a
before he
second
went
level
to
from
sleep.
last time, Johnny.
Oh, okay, so you can.
Or before he
second
went to
level
quote unquote sleep.
then. Go for it. You failed. You'll fail the save. I'm not gonna let you use the wall.
Yeah, that's fine. If I burn the blindfold and tarp off, that's fine. Yeah, I'll do it.
Does it require any kind of components? Or like
Nope,
the
verbal
casting?
smack. Comes out of my fingertips.
Shame. That doesn't require some kind of focus.
Doesn't matter. Focuses are only used for.
Well, Hunter, did you
material
prep the
things.
spell last time? Because technically, if it
Yeah,
wasn't already
I
in the
did.
prep list.
Wait, do you have the item?
I don't need an item. It's verbal somatic. It's not material.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. All right. So as Windhelm, you hear something whispered under. You hear something whisper into the
Is Peanut in the cage?
into the cage. Yeah.
Peanut, step back!
As immediately as Peanut. Okay, so roll your
I like
attack.
how Jonathan changed the whispering rules, but he's like, you can hear him whisper.
No. Well, the somatic thing you have to actually say it enough. This one's kind of like a. You have to say something. It's not like
Oh,
a.
fuck, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here.
You know, when Venus makes your deck save as she
Oh,
sees
that's
the
right.
fire
It's
begin to.
4d6.
Please roll well.
High damage. Burns to death in the cage. Problem solved.
Alright, Johnny, I took the damage. I'm
How much
still
damage?
I took 12 damage.
12 damage. Peanut takes 6. Ow! As you see Windhelm, you see a now kind of crispy cookie Varys burnt.
Crispy.
So the blindfold's off and the tarp is off, yeah.
Yes, they're both
fucking-
burned. As you see them burn.
Shitty
as you
Windhelm
see
can't
How far is
fucking
Peanut from me?
break the goddamn
Peanut's
cuffs.
5 feet away from you.
Oh, I can see her. I'm gonna sculpt the spell around here this time. And I'm gonna thunder step out.
Damn, Peanut, knock him out, quick!
Thunder stepped out of the cage.
Yeah, it says you can bring along objects, so technically,
I can, but I don't have to.
Brings the cage along.
I was gonna make it so you thunder step with the cage.
Well, technically, but technically he's wearing the items on his clothing. He'd have to bring that. He'd still be fucking chained.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you bring your clothing along, you don't
you
inherit.
bring your chains, you just won't bring the cage, so you'll just be manacled.
Yeah.
Essentially, you'll be out of the cage now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, cool. So as you thunder step out in Windhelm, you hear a giant clap of noise as you see Varys appear. Where? You can only see the edge of the cave, or the end of the cave.
I teleport into sunlight.
Alright, so
There
you
you go.
teleport into the sunlight as you see just a cloud of smoke, and immediately the cage is empty as you are manacled to your legs.
Jonathan,
Wait,
I'm-
doesn't
I'm-
Thunderstep require something? No, it's
No,
verbal.
it's
Oh
verbal.
Jesus.
Fuck you, Johnny. I know my spells.
Yeah.
Peanut, that's
as,
why you listen to me. Go get him.
As Peanut.
Peanut, leave me here. I like it here.
Peanut, I'll break out of this cage if necessary.
Hilariously, you're just on the ground, just manacled to your feet. I mean,
Yeah, I know. I just didn't want to be in the cage anymore. Peanut, I'm sorry it burned you, but I don't like that cage. I like it better out here.
Peanut, think what lasagna will say.
as you hear, kind of like trying to
Silver,
run
you're
away,
all right.
It's like,
Silver, come say
oh
hi
yeah,
to
actually,
Father.
oh, Thunderstep's helmet. Oh, you can protect Silver, so.
Yeah, I can see people. Silver, come say hi to Daddy.
As you see Silver
Didn't
start walking
Lasagna
over
take
to
the
you,
horse?
you get to lick your face.
Oh, Silver.
I mean, no, I think Windhelm roll persuasion check.
Peanut, he said to only let me out in case of emergency. He didn't say the natural 20.
Varys, I'm sorry.
Peanut, don't do it.
As she pulls out the paint.
Nope, I use as soon as she gets close to me, not within 5 feet though. I use Thunderclap as a threatening maneuver to keep her away.
Boom! As you protect.
I'm protecting
hear-
Silver and her.
As you hear the clap of thunder.
I hate my life. I can't roll high to break these handcuffs.
Peanut, stay away. I like to stay here with my horse.
Peanut, if you need let me out, I'll do it. We can't
Peanut,
have
I'm
him
not a
hurt
threat
anyone
to you
else.
here. Peanut, if you separate me from my horse, it's gonna be really sad.
Varys, roll persuasion check.
You can put the horse next to the cage.
I got a 15.
I'm sorry. As she begins to walk forward into your 5 feet, and she begins to do the. Oh, she doesn't have to be within 5 feet. She just steps 10 feet away from you. Begins to just pour the paint.
Can
She could just make a hole in the other one.
Jonathan, I'm
and
gonna
put
use
him in there.
darkness.
Do you have that?
I can use it once
It's
per
an
long
inherent
rest.
base. Well, you don't get. You, use
You
it
haven't had a
yesterday.
long rest.
Didn't
used it
that
yesterday.
count as a long rest?
No, it doesn't.
I didn't use it yesterday either.
You don't get your benefits of long
Yes.
rest because you were knocked out. You used it yesterday
I
when you were
didn't use it yesterday.
when you were fighting
Yeah,
the
you
guy.
No,
No,
the
that
other
was
guys
him,
used
actually.
it.
He used fairy fire.
But that's his other date. Well,
I'm
You can
sorry.
use- is it either one that you can use?
I could have sworn he used his darkness yesterday.
I can use either fairy fire.
Is
once
it
per long
either?
rest. No, it's both. I can use both.
You can use both, but I
Different
thought he
It's
was
called
the other one
drought.
as
It's
well.
called drought magic, right?
Yeah, it's drought magic.
Did Alejandro escape?
Yes.
Yeah, he's currently out of the cage.
Did he use gaseous form, right?
Oh,
He burnt
Oh,
the
how'd he get
cage, then
That
teleported through
requires
it.
material.
Oh, he burnt his thing off and then thunderstepped.
He burned himself and the tarp and the glasses. Not the glasses. The fucking.
Oh wait, Jay,
blindfold.
didn't we talk about this? Doesn't thunderstep require?
vision.
Nope,
Verbal.
just verbal.
Just verbal.
He could
No,
see.
no, like-
he burned the blindfold
Yeah, it's
and the
each.
thing.
Yeah, it's each.
How much
he burned
damage
the
did he take doing this?
Yeah, how much did you take? 12. You rolled. How much is it? 46? You rolled that low?
Yeah.
Jonathan, where did the fire go?
It
It
burned.
just freaking it just pointed towards Peanut essentially.
No. His hands are in like a metal iron.
Comes out of my
He
finger.
got it close to his face enough.
Basically, Jeremy heated up the metal to the point that the thing caught fire.
All he did was he just obliterated the tarp with fire.
Not really what I was
No,
talking.
Okay, Jonathan. He says he's got like basically mittens on his hand made of metal.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, that's different.
It's
He's
like
been
a,
saying this entire time.
I
Wait.
mentioned.
So I figured he heated up the metal to the point that it caught the tarp on fire.
because I thought about this. I know how firebolt works.
Okay.
Varys, everything's
On the
undone.
cage.
Hey, yeah, you're still in the cage.
Sorry, I had to use the bathroom.
Also, your hands are on fire.
I mean, you could. It's verbal schematic. Yeah, you can't do. No, you can't do it. You can't do burning hands.
He can't even do the spell that he used to get out.
Rip. Ah, TM.
I'll give you one more chance before I arrive.
What do you mean one more chance?
Jeremy, how many
Time just
guesses is
rewound.
that? How much
I
gold does
still
he
have
have to pay?
45 minutes, Jeremy.
Jamie, how much
Still
gold does he have
got
to pay?
45?
How many guesses is that?
How many guesses is that?
How much gold is to pay for a day?
I'll let you out if you tell me what's in the box.
what are the words, Varys? What's in the
Alright,
box?
let's get this show on the road. Come on.
I'm trying to get out of here.
I'm just letting you know if you don't actually.
Lasagna comes back at this point.
Yeah,
what are
if you don't have a way to get out, then
There's
like
nothing way you can do to get out.
you can think of a way
Stop
and
wasting
just
our
try and do
time.
it next night.
As Lasagna comes back. Hey, Lasagna.
Nothing
Hey,
happened.
Peanut.
They were both
Uh,
good. They didn't try to escape or anything.
Did they not? No. As I noticed, that the tarp has been removed.
It hasn't been.
The high drive hasn't been removed.
Oh, it hasn't. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you can't cast burning hands. It's verbal schematic. You ruined
Why'd you let him cast it while I was gone?
Because it comes out of my fingertips.
Your fingertips are covered by. Yeah. Okay. I don't. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't make
Comes
this
out of my
entirely clear.
fingertips.
Lasagna, come here real quick. Gotta tell you a secret. Peanut, can I have some water real quick?
I walk up the window.
This Peanut begins to walk over with
I
the
look
flask of
very.
water.
I look very uninterested.
Jonathan, I take a mouthful of water and I spit it on Lasagna.
About what I expected.
Piece of shit.
Why do we all have to fight?
Because
There
I
is-
can't even get a
you know-
cage as big as the guy who tried to kill you.
I'm
He
sorry.
was larger
That's
at the time.
that's my fault.
Peanut.
Lasagna, can you come over here?
I walk up to him.
Tina, can you bring me some water?
Can you
I
tell
put.
me what you're going to do now.
Well, we've got a downright crisis on our hands because we're all werewolves.
In the next full moon,
Did
we
I-
all transform.
I
Did
wasn't
I
bit.
bite you?
You bit all of us.
I didn't get bit.
Yeah, that's because I bit you.
Hello?
I have a feeling I won't be
I
back.
bit you, Windhelm.
Jonathan?
He bit you.
But he wasn't in wolf form, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I bit you.
Okay, then I still have
Yeah.
to make the constitution check.
You
You
made
did,
the
you
con
failed.
save.
You
Jonathan,
failed.
you know what my modifier is, Jonathan? For
Yes,
con saves? What
plus
is it?
6.
You fucking failed! No, it's plus 5 first off.
Oh, well, then you still
I
failed.
still fail.
Second off, I hate you don't roll for me, Jonathan, because you're shit at rolling.
It was in
It
secret.
happened- it
Just
happened
tell me to make a
while ago.
roll when I get back
No,
when I
you-
don't know what it is.
You know Jonathan does
You're
these rolls
garbage
for
is
us, right?
Jonathan is garbage at rolling.
He did that roll for us.
Yes, I know. He's just garbage at rolling. Don't roll my rolls for me, fucking unlucky hands.
It doesn't
Windhelm,
matter. You don't know whether or not it's happened. You
Well,
got
I know. Just fucking
Windhelm,
make
in
me
order
roll
to
a random
ensure you-
roll.
In order to ensure your safety, Windhelm, I had to make sure that this happened.
Peanut, you allowed this?
Nope.
bit. I was asleep.
Peanut, but look,
Lasagna, you're an idiot.
Lanya, why did you bite him?
Peanut, look at my finger. Is,
Uh-huh.
is the cut still there, Jay?
It's
Remember?
gone.
I pricked my finger earlier this morning. You see how it's healed?
Yeah.
That's why I did it. If we go werewolf, we all go werewolf. There's no risk to any of us.
Lasagna, you're an idiot.
I mean,
At the full moon, I can
it's
handle
really
the two
shitty
of you.
logic, but okay. I mean,
Lasagna, could I have Ellie's rapier?
No.
That's my comfort.
I'm mounting the horse whilst he's talking to me.
Lasagna, my hands are in chains. I can't even grab it if I want.
Lasagna, you better hope I don't get out of this cage.
he's right. He can't grab the rapier. You can just shove it in there.
Just stick it
not
in his
doing it.
back.
Lasagna doesn't trust Varys and also doesn't like him
Lasagna, why are you even bringing me along?
because you're a liability.
You should have just left me out there then.
Should
You
let me
want to be
kill
left
him.
out there?
Yes, can I have my stuff back and go?
Windhelm, where's that spear that you had there? That magic
Sit in
spear.
my bag.
I pull out the magic spear.
As you pull out the javelin.
Now, Varys,
Peanut, come
you
here.
have an option.
Peanut, you're dragging me along against my will at this point. I just
You
want
are.
to leave.
You're a danger to other people, though.
Where are you gonna go, Varys?
I'll figure out this lycanthropy on my own.
You'll figure it out.
Yes.
You transformed into a wolf and tried to kill all. How can I trust you?
Lasagna, as far as I know, I have 8 days before I lose it again.
Actually, as far
I'm
as
not
you know,
going to
you have
stay.
no idea.
Oh, I don't know when the moon cycle happens.
Yeah.
We've
you
all
don't
got
know
8
this.
days.
Don't
At this
worry.
point, I've
The moon
I've
cycle's
mounted-
the moon cycle's a mystery to all of us.
Well, no,
Lasagna?
Pina knows.
I'd
At this
rather
point-
figure this out on my own.
Pina,
At this-
Pina, Pina succeeded the nature check. She knows when the moon's at.
At this point, I've mounted the horse and it's on the cart with the cages. By the way, I made a cart.
Oh, so I'll add that to the.
By the way, I've made a
It's-
car. Just
It's
so
a
you
small
know.
cart,
Huh?
but it's a cart.
Peanut, this is against my will and I just want to leave. You haven't even told me where we're going.
We're heading back to Alabasta. Well,
Well,
first we're gonna head
Avastra
to Clandestine.
You
Oh,
are
I was
not
gonna
taking
say
me to
we're not,
clandestines.
guys. We're not gonna make it down.
I'm not taking you to Clandestines, but I'm going to Clandestines.
How
Lasagna,
wait, Jonathan,
I
how
want
expensive
to leave.
does the item
Let
have
me
to
out
be
of the cage.
for paint?
That's exactly
you
what a
less than
werewolf
5
would say.
Huh?
That's less than 5 gold.
Because the card is 15 gold by default.
Lasagna, if I gave you an item,
Is it really?
would you
it's a
reconsider
really,
and let me
it's
out
like
of
a
this
chariot.
cage?
It's not really a cart.
Whatever, man.
Oh wait, didn't we just put wheels on the
I
the
thought you
thing?
put wheel on the cages. You're gonna
Yeah,
tie
we
them
just
to
put
the
wheels on the
side.
cages.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
so we don't need a cart.
That depends on what the item is first.
It's an adamantine dagger.
Is that what's in the box?
Yes.
As if I care. It's a dagger. I've got like 8 of those. At this point, the cart is in motion.
As you guys are being dragged behind a horse, as Lasagna ties you guys to the back of Silver.
I
As,
tell Silver to stop because she knows my voice and she loves me.
roll a animal handling check.
18.
Lasagna, roll a animal handling check.
Actually, I don't know what my animal handling modifier is. Hang on, I gotta scroll.
Mine's a
I thought it
20.
was 0.
It's a
Huh?
wisdom. So
Well, I got 20.
Well, mine's a 19.
Okay.
As Silver keeps going.
Good girl.
Go girl Silver. As Peanut also pets Silver. As you guys
Peanut,
begin
you're holding me against my will. Let me go.
Ferris, we're gonna get you cured. Trust me. It's
I
gonna
can
be fine.
cure myself, lasagna.
Oh, you starting to show some resentment for hanging out with us, Ferris?
Yes, you have me in a cage against my will.
Well, what if I like it that way? I keep riding.
Going to
Lasagna,
kill
we're
that
about-
bird.
Lasagna, we're about 4 days out from clandestines.
Well, that's enough to get there.
Okay. So,
I guess we try.
has anything happened? Technically, Varys will get a long rest. He can't do anything. He doesn't have anything. He can only do verbal.
This is true.
But he has a tarp over it, so I mean.
I guess my fucking hit.
And
dice
you
don't
actually
matter.
can't prep new spells because you don't have your mask. Your mask
Yeah, that's
fell off.
cool. I'll just
we
keep
can
track of
leave
my old ones.
Alright. As you guys, is anything different happen?
Yeah, Windhelm's not gonna eat. Just gonna starve himself to death.
You'll be out soon enough.
Lasagna, no, we gotta eat, please.
I
I don't want you to go
refuse.
hungry.
No, yeah, I see Windhelm doing this, and I'm gonna go hungry
Why?
too.
Why are you being so mean, Windhelm?
Because Peanuts. At the very least, if you turned in the night, I could handle one of you, maybe even two.
What,
But
you're
now
gonna
I
get
can't
me?
even handle myself.
Would you stab me?
No, I would not stab you, Peanuts.
Would you stab Varys?
Yes, in a heartbeat.
We're not doing it then.
I'd stab you too now, bird.
Oh, great. He's calling me Bird again. I just got over that.
We're just gonna die of starvation in these caves, Windhelm.
Shut
Actually,
up.
it's after what your con save is fine. You actually, I think it's 3 days plus your con modifier.
Oh,
Yeah.
I force feed Alejandro.
Nope.
What's he gonna do to stop me?
I keep my mouth shut.
Spit it out.
Yeah. Jed, you don't really have the position in the cage to do so.
Fine. So be it.
What's the starvation thing?
I don't
Who
remember.
knows?
You can keep going, John. I'll look it up.
Yeah. So as you guys travel for the next 4 days. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You travel 4 days. As you guys, at the third day, you
Yeah,
guys.
it's 3 plus con modifier without food. In which case, after which doing a day without eating causes an automatic level of exhaustion.
Yeah. Okay. So you're fine. You're good right now. As you guys begin to go hungry, as 3.5 days pass, at 3 days pass, as you go, you cross the Umbladao Bridge.
Mhm. Do I hear any people, Jonathan?
Halt! As you see
John-
two Gaul.
As
Yep.
soon as I hear halt, because I
Yeah.
don't see them,
Yeah.
I yell out in Elvish. I yell, "Help! There's slavers with the orcs, and they've kidnapped me."
I pull his tarp off and I show that he's a drow.
I work in Alabastris. They're slavers. Help! They kidnapped me.
Give me you gotta give me a second here.
What do you want me to do? I'm not gonna, dude.
He's also
I
wearing the
don't give a shit
Alabaster's
about-
fucking the
Uh,
Alabaster sigil.
Alejandro, make a deception check with disadvantage. Jeremy, make a
Oh please! I need a
persuasion
good
check
roll.
with advantage.
Oh yes.
You had to beat Jeremy's persuasion check, which is
Uh,
impossible.
17 plus 7, Jay.
Didn't get it then.
44.
I got an 18.
You have to beat a bard's persuasion check. Good luck.
Thank you. As you see the two dressed in like the ornate wooden plated armor. What are you doing here?
This one's no slave. He's just good at lying. He's my bounty to take.
Why do you have a drow and a human locked in a cage?
They kidnapped us.
what did I
Help us!
say
He's a
about-
human. Look.
Shut up, drow.
She's got a
I'm
weird
yelling in
sexual
Elvish,
fetish.
Jonathan.
He's got a weird sexual fetish. Nice one, Windhelm.
I will kill you.
I'm a
yourself.
bounty hunter. These are fugitives.
He's not a bounty hunter, I say.
Am I wanted under any laws?
Drow, your words have already been proven to be false. As for the
It's my dad calling.
as he says, Jill, as you see the female elf begin to approach the cages with a sword drawn. Where do these bounties need to be claimed?
We're
How
not
about-
bounties. He's lying to you.
As Jill puts the sword closer to you.
What, to me or to?
No,
to,
to
Oh.
Varys.
They're to be claimed in Alabastris.
Drow, if you say one more word, the sword's gonna go through your chest.
Do it.
Bitch.
If you do it, you're gonna have to pay me for him.
I work with Alabastris.
Oh, as if.
I do.
And
I
I
work with
show
the
my
Baroness there.
Alabastris badge.
My
Huh?
badge is in the bag of holding. They took it from me. They stripped us naked.
I'm wearing clothes still. I mean,
Both Peanut and actually we work with Alabastris. And look at my shield. I have as she shows the lion on her shield.
They took our clothes off. They're in the bags. If you take them out, you'll see them. Check their bags.
You really gonna trust a Drow? Come on, I don't even need to be here for that long.
Disadvantage or no, Johnny?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Okay. 14.
Never trust a drow.
Look, if you can just keep an eye on these guys, actually, I don't even need to take them into town. It's probably just gonna be more of a hassle. I just need to get something and leave.
What's in it for us?
And for you, you're guards. Isn't this your job?
No, we're not
guarding
babysitting
random
for you.
strangers isn't their job.
We have to
Alright,
go. We
Peanut.
have to watch this bridge.
Peanut, I parked the cart right next to the bridge. Watch these two, and I'll be back.
It's a day. It's a day and a half travel.
Oh, we're not over the bridge yet.
No,
Oh, I thought this was like the bridge right in front of the.
no. You still have to go through Corland.
All right, never mind then. We'll just be on our way.
Jonathan,
Very
all
careful.
the way there, I'm going to be screaming every time I
They,
hear people.
they don't question that Alavash's is in the opposite direction.
Well,
He
I
asked
need
where
some
the bounty
people-
need to be claimed.
And he replied Alavastris,
Oh,
which is in the opposite direction.
oh, okay. I didn't know that. And why are you heading to? Why are you heading to Clandescence?
Yeah, you'd really let a filthy drow into clandescence?
Ferris, do you want to die? Like, I don't get it.
If a drow's
I
being
want
dragged through
out
a
of the
cage, it'll be a
cage.
nice show for everybody.
Ooh.
She sneers at you.
When you keep,
Look, I just need something in town, okay?
when you Google
There's someone I
D&D
have to talk
5e Malark, not Mastiff.
Please, just make sure nothing goes wrong here.
I sure hope nothing goes wrong. I think to myself.
As you guys travel past, as you guys walk through, you guys just do anything in Corland?
As we're traveling, I was like, that was a good performance, Ferris.
Lasagna, let me out. I'm serious.
I'm serious.
At this
about,
point, Varys'
no.
eyes are just red and he has tears going down his face.
He's got fucking the blindfold over it, so
Yeah, but they're
You
still
see-
red. and
you
you've
he's
got
still
you've got a
on
red
his face.
you've got a soaked blindfold now.
Ferris, despite the fact that I hate you, don't you want to ever see Ellie again?
Lasagna, I can do that just fine without you.
What would Ellie think if you started wandering around, being a risk to everyone around you?
Then I'd rather be dead, Lasagna.
You really just want to be out of this cage that much? Do you have no
Yes.
honor for, like, your dead girlfriend of 100 years?
Well, Lasagna, I'd like to fix that, but you currently have me in a cage.
I'm trying to get you cured.
I say let him go.
Lasagna,
We
I
can
can
hunt him
cure
down
myself.
later.
How are you going to cure yourself, Ferris? If you can convince me with one sentence, I'll let it happen.
I use the wish spell. I cure all of us. I end this.
I literally just keep writing.
Right, if that's how
As you guys begin to ride through Corland, as a lot of as people have, as you guys walk through Silver, a lot of the elves here, it's a lot smaller. It's not as fancy as Alabastra, so a lot of the houses are just planked wood.
Hey, Jonathan, I want
Stone.
to cast Thunderwave.
Can you do that?
Yeah, it's
How?
verbal, right?
It's verbal somatic, but I don't.
Oh,
it
you can't do
doesn't.
somatic. You
How
can't do
much
somatic.
somatic is it though?
You can't
You
move your
have to be able to
hands.
touch your
no
hands
use of
together,
your hand.
Alejandro.
You have no use of your hands. You are essentially amputated.
Well,
Hey, Peanut, can you throw the tarp over me? It's kind of embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, that's reasonable. I don't hate you, Windhelm. It's just I'm worried.
The feeling's not mutual.
As Peanut throws the tarp over you. Are you okay in there, Windhelm? Okay.
can I start ripping my arm apart?
What?
You can't reach your mouth can't reach your
Jonathan,
hands.
I'm gonna start struggling to get out of this cage.
you're gonna bust and bruise yourself, but I don't think you're gonna be able to rip your arms
Jonathan,
off.
I have enough strength to do a lot of damage to my arms. Pretty sure I can start wiggling out of here.
He nat 20s it, rips both arms off.
Do you want to attempt to gnaw off your arm?
No, I want to attempt to get out of this cage, Johnny.
But
Out
you-
of these.
You just said you want to rip your arm
handcuffs
off.
first. Oh, if it comes to that, yeah.
That's the only thing you can do.
I
You're-
can't.
you're a
attempt
trapped
to
coyote.
Break out.
Not even a natural 20 will get you out of here.
Will they weaken in any way after each attempt?
Roll for it. Go for it. Roll an athletics check with disadvantage. Or
Alright.
just roll an athletics check. Sorry.
Cool. Then the first one was a 17.
Okay. As you yank against the chains, as the metal bangs and clangs in the cage.
I'm gonna
No
keep doing
no
this.
wiggle room has been gained.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Okay. You
Bang
can
and
make the
clang.
check every day as you do this for the entire day. As all you hear is basically freaking horrible garage metal going off in the cage.
By the way,
behind
Jonathan, I've had Peanut give me the water thing in my mouth because I'm not gonna die of exhaustion. Thank you.
Oh yeah. You're not gonna. Yeah, no. The water thing's a problem. That's,
The f-
that's every
I
day.
can food starve. I don't need to fucking
Yeah, as Peanut gives you water.
my gallon per day.
Lasagna or Varys, do you want water? Because otherwise you die.
Does it make a DC 15 con saving throw every day?
Alondra, what do you do?
No, I don't do it.
Your thirst is going to overwhelm you.
I mean, basically after the first day, they can basically do it already. It's not like
Alejandro, roll a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it, 17 plus
You're
2.
fine. As the dryness begins to accumulate in your mouth, you hold steady as you begin to travel through. Roll another Constitution saving throw.
second day.
How many days out is clandestine?
4.
It's 4 days out.
I thought
just said this.
Motherfucker.
I thought we traveled 4 days.
19 plus
No,
2.
well, he's got to make the checks for the 4 days, Jeremy. Is the thing.
He's still attempting to break out of the cage, right?
I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't. Jeremy, the longer he starves himself with water, the less of a chance he has of getting breaking out of the cage. So
Isn't he gonna pass out before that happens?
no, he actually can't die now because it you require the 4th level exhaustion kills you. So
Please tell me 19 plus 2 wasn't enough and I die.
19. Nope, you make it.
Fucker.
it's a
Roll it
15.
again.
It's a 15 every day. It's not a changing modifier.
I'll just keep drinking water.
Okay. So after the second day, the dryness has overcome you as you ask Peanut to give you water as she does so.
That's right, because it would take 6 days for him to die. Because the 4th day is just hit
6
point max.
days to die.
Yeah. Because it's
As you
six
guys
levels
pass through this small town of just wooden and stone houses, you guys stay in Cortland or you guys just sleep outside of it?
I actually asked around a little bit in Cortland. I put on my
Awesome.
accent.
What do you say?
Can I just like wave down like a bystander?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Is he near the cage, Jonathan?
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Jonathan, is he near?
Oh no,
I
I've left you
yell
guys. I've left you guys.
Oh,
behind.
really?
You guys are like a good 20 feet away. I'm not just like on the horse.
Well, he's just shouting. It's not like.
Hello, sir. How may I help you?
Oh,
As you see
I've
this,
got like that broke
as you
back.
see like an older elven woman with like you see the crow's feet beginning to accumulate under
Jonathan,
her
I use
eyes.
Thunderstep exactly on the blindfold. I can see the blindfold.
You appear exactly where you are.
Yeah, cool, and I do damage to creatures around me.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Well,
No, isn't it? It's
No,
verbal, isn't it? Oh, it's It's verbal.
It doesn't
Verbal.
matter. It doesn't matter. You'd have to be able to see it. You can't.
You can't. Oh yeah, you can't see the. You can't. That's stupid.
You can't tell
I'm
which
gonna
way
go
the
with no.
blindfold is, or else
I'm
you
gonna
put
go with
yourself.
no.
You put yourself in the wall technically, so you can't do it.
Yeah, no, you can't. I'm gonna go with no.
Jonathan, I'm gonna look down at the ground and
You
try
can't.
to peek through the tiniest slit in this blindfold. And use Thunderstep.
Thunderstep real quickly.
It's also covered with a tarp.
Oh yeah, it's covered with the tarp.
Cool, but I'll be looking at the bottom
Oh
of the
yeah,
cage.
he's looking at the bottom.
He has dark vision. It's a dark tarp, by the way. It's like black.
It's a dark vision tarp.
Cool, that's nice.
It's
I
a
have dark vision.
proof tarp.
It has to be It has to be an unoccupied space. You are currently occupying this space.
Hello, old man.
I'm.
Hello, then.
It's How are you?
I'm in search
Jonathan, I'm still yelling.
I'm in search of a temple.
Is something going on behind you?
Would
I'm yelling in Elvish that they're slavers and I've been kidnapped.
Would there happen to be any
Somebody will
temples
eventually answer.
nearby?
Yeah. There's
Peanut, he didn't
There's
ask
one.
you.
There's one Melora in town. Your cage is yelling.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Roll a persuasion check. Alejandro, roll a persuasion check with this. Or roll a persuasion check, Ferris.
Ooh, I only rolled like an 8. Well, no, I rolled a 9.
Plus 7, so it's like 15. You're 16 rather.
Alejandro, roll a persuasion check.
I did. I got a nat 20.
Really?
Please tell me this actually does something and they let me out. I'm tired of being in a cage.
He's having flashbacks.
As you see,
Very
the
bad
woman
flash.
begin to run towards the cage, and immediately she withdraws the tarp over the 2 cages.
You're
Guards!
not gonna let me out.
He's
Guards!
like sleeping.
As she begins to yell.
It's a drow.
What? She dropped the one off Windhelm too.
Alright, well, she sees Windhelm, but like she
Ma'am,
sees the drow.
ma'am, I'm sleeping. Do you mind?
Sir, are you?
I'm less
okay?
than okay, but more than not
they're
okay.
keeping me here against my will. Let me out.
The jig is up.
As she backs up immediately after actually recognizing her face, she kind of just quickly just yelled immediately, seeing people in the cages.
They're criminals, ma'am. I'm actually with
She recognized our faces, Jeremy. Or
I'm
at least
actually with the Alavastra's secret intelligence, and I flashed my badge.
Roll a deception check.
It's not really. I'm with Alav. Whatever.
I work for
No, no, no,
Alabastrus.
No, I have a highest fuck.
Give me your cane.
deception anyway. What do I say? 19 plus 7.
Give me your shirts,
Oh,
your cane, and your elven bread.
As you see guards begin to, as you see 2 guards come out from an inn nearby.
It's a drow.
Guards are keeping here against my will. Let me out. I'll leave. I swear.
They didn't let me out.
As she says to the guards, "Man, what's going on here?" I'm terribly sorry. As she looks at you, like, as you kind of give her this eye.
I'm just like pointing to I'm holding the badge up, and it's not like a badge, it's like a shoulder thing, right?
Yeah.
It's your fucking.
Well,
it's your
actually
cloak.
it's actually your head cloth.
Oh yeah. Well, I showed a head cloth.
Nothing, sir. Sorry, it was a misunderstanding. Go back. It's okay. As the guards begin to inspect the cages. Sir.
Do you have a permit for this?
What? You have a permit. Why are you dragging a drow through our town?
Yes, I don't want to be in your town. Let me go.
He's a wanted criminal in Alabastris.
I'm not a wanted criminal. He's using that as an excuse.
What
Are
did
you
drow
heading to Alabastris right now?
Huh?
Are you heading to Alabastris?
No, he's heading straight to Clandestines. He's trying to bring me to the home of your city.
What?
Why would a drow reveal that as his plan to take you down if that was actually the case?
Well, we can take you to the constable now. If you wish,
Constable?
we can have him undergo trial now.
No, he's wanted in Alabastris, and this bounty's mine.
I'd rather undergo trial here.
Shut it, drow.
He doesn't have rights.
You really don't.
Look, he's gonna say whatever. Just,
You can kill me. Just get me out of this cage first.
I just need something.
We'd rather see you rot.
I needed to make a stop in Clandestines before I head back to Alabastris.
You can spend your 750 years in a cage.
Damn.
roll a persuasion check, Jed.
I start slamming my head against the cage non-stop, Johnny, for the rest of
You
the
start
time.
taking-
He's like
16.
he's like throwing a tantrum. What?
16.
16?
I love my highest fuck persuasion.
Jonathan, just every time he hits his head against a cave, give him one bludgeoning damage until he passes out.
I don't take damage. It's
you-
non-magical damage.
He can't.
Carry
that's a
on.
good point.
Carry.
I don't know. I think
Carry
you
on.
would get head trauma. Realistically.
As you see the 2 guards spit at you. Oh, you can't throw it. Oh no, you can. Yeah, as you feel
There's a
like,
tarp. Oh wait, they took
no,
the
the
tarp.
tarp's not there. As both guards spit at you.
Bears are really
Glad you-
pushing it.
Glad you caught this
Heck.
criminal.
I bet you're not brave enough to take this blindfold off me. I say in Elvish.
They can't even reach it there.
I could probably murder all of you and your families.
Wait a
Good luck
second.
doing that from your metal cage.
Could Alejandro bite his arm off? Because technically his mouth wouldn't do magical damage.
No, I'm saying he's allowed to damage himself.
Ferris, at this point, I'm just gonna gag. I ball gag.
Okay.
He's
I
full beat,
don't do it. I don't take a ball gag.
It's painted in your mouth.
I resist.
Okay.
It's painted in your mouth.
It happens.
Nope, I
You resist. You resist. It's
Yeah.
happening, but it happens nonetheless.
Resist.
As
I
you
can
see
tuck
this,
into a ball.
yeah, Dad.
And
No way he can
that's
ball
my dad
it.
calling.
I know.
Oh.
As you guys begin to, you guys stay in Cortland, or are you just gonna sleep outside the city limits?
No, I'm just gonna sleep outside the city. At this point, we're kind of pressed for time. We have to keep moving.
So as you guys pass through Cortland, as a lot of people are giving you the eye because there's like a just happening in the cage.
It's a wild
behind you.
animal.
John, at this point, I stopped, and I'm just gonna sit there and die.
I'm sorry, Alejandro. Actually,
He
Alejandro,
can't
I'm
drink
sorry.
now, so he
You
has
could
to make
expedite
the
process.
con saves again.
Jonathan, at this point, if it wasn't for Alejandro, I could have been in clandestines by
shit,
now.
wait, I've
and
gotta make
finished
4
what I
rolls,
needed
don't
to
I?
do.
6,
He turns into a
There's
werewolf
sick just
again in
sitting
like a
there
couple
speaking to
days.
himself now.
2, and Jonathan, it's above 10 for the growth, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. So roll 4 of those.
three of those when you get to the city.
Yeah. So your horns at this point have started protruding out of the cage.
Do we get to clandestines?
Yes, as you arrive at Clandestines and you see the large gate at the teeth.
I hate this.
These two large towers that surround the river that flow into Clandestines. Or flow into Clandestines.
Outside the city, I say, Peanut, you stay here. I just have to go talk to the very nice lady that let us do this mission.
Okay.
I forget her name. What was her name, Peanut?
El Mandel.
Il Mendel.
And Jonathan didn't remember the name either. Brandon had to tell him.
I walk back into the city.
As you begin to
Oh shit!
approach.
That's right. We don't know about the other attack because Varys didn't tell
We don't?
anybody.
Oh, that's right.
Ferris is currently locked in the cage. He has bigger problems.
Yeah. But don't. Yeah. Please tell me about them.
Give me 1 sec.
He's locked in a cage.
When Tom is locked in a cage.
As you begin to approach, some of the guards stop you at the base of the teeth. What is your business here?
I need to talk to one of your higher ups, Il Mendel. And I flash my Elevashris badge once again.
They don't care about that.
They
You should
do.
know that.
Not
They don't.
really.
They do. They care
No,
to
they
She's
don't.
mentioned-
We did that
she's
the
been
first
mentioning
time,
you the
man.
past few days.
We didn't mention what?
She's been
She's
mentioning you the past few days.
Did she notice the
Actually-
smoke coming from the mountain?
Yes.
Ooh. Good thing I've been expected.
She might have seen the
I
smoke
guess
coming
I'm,
from the
I guess
mountain.
I'm
Jerry.
invited.
Let him up.
Wait, what?
You come.
They
Did
let
you
you
come
up.
with a few friends last time?
Yeah, they're
They're a bit tied up.
Right.
Hey, Jonathan, can I
Ah.
thunderclap with in my mouth?
You
Is
can't
it
do anything.
verbal?
You
You
can't,
can't do verbal,
So
somatic,
there's
or
no
material.
verbal, somatic, nor material. You're completely in capacity.
You're gimped, Alejandro.
I tried to give you some freedoms, but you didn't take them.
What freedoms did you try to give me?
Windhelm takes his freedoms.
You didn't give me any
Girl.
freedoms.
I'm close to letting Windhelm out of the cage.
I've been sitting quiet since that last time.
Windhelm's getting his good boy
It's
points.
because I ball gag.
Yeah, Varys has been giving me some of the past.
I just want to talk to Il Mendel. Can we just
As one guard flanks you and one is leading you up the stairs to the base to the top of the teeth. As you see again the rugged skinned the curly blonde haired, blue eyed elf. Where was it? Hello? With her rugged pale skin. Sorry, my ace.
So you might have noticed some
The
smoke
hell?
coming from that
Again.
direction. Don't worry about that. Before it's not
Sir.
burned down or anything.
As you see the two guards,
You mean
Lasagna
man?
the Red has returned.
Wait,
Said
sir, I thought it was
sir.
a chick.
It is a chick, wasn't it?
Still said sir. Still said
Ah.
sir.
Oh, it's like a formal sir, not a. It's a formal sir. The royal sir.
Hello again, ma'am.
Greetings. Greetings. Sorry. I'm a man.
I have some news.
How goes the? Did you manage to recover my fort?
About that. The fort was destroyed in the battle. And by the battle,
As she begins to scowl at you.
I suppose I should explain myself.
Did you at least win the day?
In a sense of there's a lot of dead orcs, yes.
In the sense of entirely annihilating
In the
them.
sense of
Not
what? Is it not?
We turned the orc clans against each other. They had a civil war, you could say. Interesting.
Uncivilized war, you mean?
We participated
you
in
ma-
this war.
How did you manage to accomplish this?
We participated in the war as espionage agents on one of the sides, but we were really for neither company. We were just trying to reach maximum casualties.
It's very clever of you.
We attempted to keep the fort intact, however, the fortifications were far greater than I could have anticipated. Not to mention, you can imagine how orcs get when they're fighting other orcs.
I would imagine quite rowdy, seeing as
Uh,
they're basically dogs.
They're all basically orcs.
Their forces are depleted. I don't know if that means anything to you, but it doesn't mean a whole lot to me either. At this point, I've given up on attempting to make this work. It's beyond the matter of a few men to take care of this.
How many do you think survive?
I don't know, but I have this many orc ears.
It
Give it
was
to
about-
80.
It's about 100, Jeremy.
How, lasagna or Varys,
We all fucking traded at the same time.
I had. Give me a sec, gotta scroll.
How fucking long is your list?
I had 45.
45.
45, and then it's a
85,
total of
85.
85 orc ears.
Well, since the fort does not stand, the 15 will do.
$15, here you go.
15 bucks. It's 15 gold.
Uh,
But I said 15 per
Per year.
per 40, right?
15 per every
15 gold, that's it.
100 years, so you get like 85% of 50, right?
Well, I was waiting your arrival. Brought a little more gold than apparently necessary, but this should do.
She hands me how much.
As she turns and walks towards a large chest that she opens. As you begin to see you see brown sacks in there. As she grabs 4 of them. Yeah. As she grabs 4 of them and takes out a little bit of one and pours it into the chest. And she hands you 4 sacks.
Yeah.
4 big nut sacks.
How much do I add to my inventory, Jim?
1,260 gold.
1,200, so that gives me 1,460. Yeah, okay. And now 1,490. He's on my person.
So, what do you plan to do now?
I've encountered a bit of an issue with my comrades, and we have something to deal with back in Alabastris. We intend on returning at once.
Doesn't attempt to cure it here. Retard.
Well,
I'm gonna lose my character because we can't get Alavash fast enough. Jeremy didn't let
I
me
don't
do
understand why he's
anything.
not asking about a temple here.
as you begin,
Wait,
Well-
I kind of thought there was more dialogue to be had. I didn't
Yeah,
want
one
to
second.
disengage quite just yet.
well, if you must go, at least you managed to do half your job.
My
Because
job.
The bounty was poor orc. Couldn't have expected much from a group of ragtags.
Well, we have to reevaluate our situation.
Where are the orcs now?
Where are they now? I'm assuming they've returned to their caves in the north. One of the tribes is incredibly weakened and probably doesn't have much fortifications left.
You know their cave locations.
I
If
know
it looks
one of them.
interested.
We know 2
I know
of them.
one of them.
You know
That's a
2 of
lie.
them.
He knows 2 of them.
You know too.
Wait, I do know 2 of
You
them?
know of
Yeah,
Judas
Iron
tribe
Killer
and the
and-
Iron
Oh, that's right.
Killers.
No, I know 2 of them.
The other guys probably took over one of the 2.
If I give you a map, could you point these out?
A map?
A map.
Yes.
A map of what?
A map of the
Oh,
area,
you
you
know.
idiot!
Come out, you fucking idiot.
Hello?
I mean,
If I give you a map
He's
of a
Italian,
different,
Jed.
completely different place, could you point them to me?
She's
I
not a
could-
map. She's Italian.
I could point them out for a pretty penny.
I thought he was Italian.
Roll a persuasion check.
17 plus 7. Damn.
Roll a 2. 2 plus 4. That's
Hence why I say, Jonathan, please don't make my rolls for me. At least have me roll the dice. I don't even know what it's
Jonathan has
for.
disadvantage
I
then.
just don't want Jonathan to roll my dice.
It's a random chance, Brandon.
Yeah, but Jonathan's bad at that.
Actually, Peanut's been rolling pretty well.
Yeah, against Windhelm. Whenever it's I'm in hell.
Guard. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir, ma'am.
As he grabs from the back of this wall, he unfurls this map, or furls up the map and lays it out in front of you at this desk.
You know the first deal of information deals, you gotta pay up first.
100 gold per location.
Deal.
As
Dang,
she
I
hands you,
didn't
as
have
she
to
goes to
haggle
the
for that.
as she goes back to the chest and grabs another sack and pours out a little bit of gold. And she
150.
hands it back to you.
I point to the two mountain caves that we visited.
They're in the valley.
That's where 2 of the clans were. The third was living in the fort. Presumably they've moved.
Varys knows where they
How
are.
He
dare they
doesn't.
desecrate this mountain?
Yeah, he does.
Why would you do that?
Third clan.
I'm
They went to
sorry I couldn't
Wolfwater.
save you for it.
Oh, that's right. Varys does
How
know.
many orcs do you think died?
Well over 200.
And the fort was a small price to pay.
There's probably about 100 left on the enemy side, give or take.
Yeah, I really don't know. The frickin'
Well, you
Iron
saw,
Killer
you saw
clan or
a
whatever one-
guesstimate of how many. Oh, by the way, you should probably tell the troops that were there.
What troops?
The fucking demons and the ogres.
Oh yeah, they had strange allies. There were some ogres that threw boulders. There was
Ogres.
yeah, they were a lot more fortified than we expected.
Demons and a
The
werewolf.
only ogres known are in the infested wetlands.
Don't forget the werewolf, Jeremy.
Oh, and
It's
there was
very
a
keen.
lycanthrope. A lycanthrope.
Thrope. What are you saying, trope?
As her eyes widen.
You wouldn't know how to
As he
cure
said the magic
lycanthropy,
word,
would
and
you?
Jonathan's like, "This is how you cure this."
You wouldn't happen to know how to cure lycanthropy, would you? Does that mean something
All of
to
you. As she looks around at the top of the guard. You're dismissed.
Oh shit.
You're
And
all
then he
fired,
pulls
get
out
outta
the
here.
Secret story that we don't give a shit about.
Ma'am, but I said you're dismissed. As you hear another guy. You heard him. As she as a lot of the guards begin to
Let's
grab
go
their
get drunk at
swords
the brothel.
and begin to travel down the stairs to the bottom of the ball sack. The bottom
To the
of
bottom of the ball sack.
stairwell. Yeah, bottom of the stairs. As you see them gather at the base and begin to kind of just wander around a little bit. The only person who stands with her is her what seems to be her personal bodyguard, who has his hands behind his back with a sword at his hip.
So,
What kind of lycanthrope?
Werewolf.
that's the only kind of lycanthrope. The other ones are different
I
names.
mean, I don't know if you believe me, but I'm assuming you're taking this seriously.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage. The bottom of the balls.
Nat 20. I was like, with advantage, it was a nat 20 and a nat 1.
John, you do know the other ones are not called lycanthropy, right?
Yeah, there.
Yeah, they are. They're called
it's different
They're all
words.
called lycanthropes.
Lycan is for wolf. It'd be a different name for each one.
They're all called lycanthropes. It's all under the
That's
same.
retarded. Why is that the case?
Because
Stop questioning it. We can get the
No,
story
it's
out
just
of
a
which
general fucking thing.
Gilbert. Yeah, go kill myself. Never mind. I changed the name.
Gilbert,
Oh,
yes, meow.
Save me. I'm keeping it. Gilbert.
Jeffrey.
Gilbert,
Gilbert.
the red.
What does Gilbert do?
He explodes.
As Gilbert pulls his sleeve up from underneath, as he withdraws some of the plate that's on his gauntlet, as he pulls it off, and you see these teeth marks ripped into his arm.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Is that recent?
No. It's about 12 years ago.
Wait, why?
Oh,
Why do you still have teeth marks?
it's a scar. And he wasn't infected. He was just...
Oh, you don't know that. He could have been cured.
Well,
No, I don't want a fucking bird beak
This-
bite mark on me. I've been my parent.
I was out hunting. And I worked in Wolfwater. Met a pack of wolves that I was hunting.
Jonathan thinks he's clever.
Why?
Wolf water, lycanthrope.
Barry's just upset right
It's
now.
known as a
please.
hunting town for wolves.
That's a good
That's nice, Jonathan. Jonathan is also another name for a
God.
bitch.
Ooh.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, you fail. You're on fire.
Finish your story, Gilbert.
Then when I die.
I ran
Hey,
into
Rokar, get over here.
a larger one. One that nearly took my arm off.
Sure, it wasn't just a dire wolf.
As I would say that if he didn't turn into a humanoid,
A humanoid.
a halfling.
A midget.
Terrifying. Truly. Wait,
Is there a point to this? Did you
Well,
send me
about
guards?
14 days later, I transformed.
Oh, okay, that's different. Wait, so
Killed a
you're
few
not...
of my friends.
Oh, my condolences. Does the affliction still plague you?
No. There happened to be an informant in Wolfwater.
An informant?
shame that town burned down.
So I say in the town for a friend. One known to be more nature adept.
This is where we meet Peanut's mom, and she just ditches us and goes with her mom.
Damn.
Pina, no.
He told me of a tribe, druids,
We're never gonna make it there in 4 days. I've lost
Shut up,
Ferris.
Alejandro.
Goodbye, guys.
in the Howling Peaks.
The
Help
Howling
me.
Peaks near Wolfwater, huh?
Everything's wolf themed.
Yeah, I mean,
Wolf
come on,
dude.
Jonathan. It's-
Wolf theme.
How
That's not
Theme-
cool,
theme
Jonathan. You're
off.
lame.
Alejandro, shut up.
Yeah, Alejandro, I'm like 2 seconds away from kicking you.
So you
Ah.
get cured then?
Yes.
Well, I just so happen to actually have this problem.
As they both look at you.
Yeah,
Like-
we were gonna get out of here as fast as possible. I honestly didn't expect you guys to be so open about this.
Well, when you mentioned you met the lycanthrope, we kind of feared that.
Uh, near Wolfwater, you said?
Near
As I'm already like leaving the room.
Yes, it's like slowly backing out
It's another how many days?
as he puts his gauntlet back on. It's another 5. It's a 5-day travel.
We're dead. Goodbye, Varys.
Can we
There's
ask
no
for
point
a
to
bit of an
this session.
escort to keep us, under check?
It's actually about a what? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's about 5 days travel. There's a center mountain. Inside is a cave. Where they live. I do not remember how to get there.
I
But
don't remember how to get there.
on the mountain, and between the 6 mountains, the center one is where they
Six Flags.
reside.
Didn't even make it rhyme.
If you can prove yourself worthy, they will cure you.
If I can prove myself worthy, what does that mean?
There's probably a trial.
They have a different take on this than we do.
How so?
They don't quite view it as a curse.
Oh, what they do?
They may leave you with it.
Then why did they cure you?
I prove myself worthy
Worthy of what?
Not having the
of
curse.
their help.
I prove myself unworthy of having the curse and the blessing.
Apparently, every trial is different for each person.
Of course. Well, we're used to this by now. Thanks for the information. I'm glad that you spoke up.
Doesn't ask
Gilbert
about-
here has been trial and tested. So,
A good soldier. I shake his hand.
as he removes his
And then I
gauntlet
bite him.
and shakes her hand with the bitten arm. And as you approach, you see the it almost looks like the orange mark, the bite marks are glowing orange.
It's weird.
He's,
Well,
he's-
I'll be off.
He's
It's a
orange
danger being here.
infused.
Goodbye. And good luck.
I
It's on you.
salute as I leave.
Hey, did you have any fucking way to not turn when the full noon part turned, or did you get?
I
lucky with the
walk.
moon
I
timing?
walk back out to town, and I'm like, "Well, Varys, you're in luck."
Varys is just sitting there dead-eyed. He's not even moving.
Dead-eyed epic tart.
He actually just died.
Varys,
Hi, lasagna.
Hey, Peanut. Remarkably and conveniently enough, everyone, I found a cure.
Good news, everyone.
We're gonna have to go back to Wolfwater though.
Which is
That,
how many
we
days
never
out?
went there before. We've
Uh,
never been to Wolfwater.
How
well,
many
we're gonna have
days
to go
out
back
is
out
that?
into the forest. Varys, you do
Varys
want to
is
cure yourself.
sitting there not talking. Varys is just
John,
dead.
do any of us have an idea when the next full moon is?
Yeah, Peanut knows it's in the next
It's
floor.
like it's time.
It's
Like Lasagna, you look at Varys, the screen goes grayscaled, and you just hear "Wake me up, wake me up." And I can't wake up.
Yeah. Well, wait, Jonathan, did he drink water for the day? Because technically, that is
Yeah,
6
yeah,
days
they
worth.
were
Just been
they were
pouring it
drinking.
in my mouth.
Well, that's the thing. It is 6 days worth. He could actually just kill himself.
No. He said he started drinking.
Peanut's just been pouring it in my mouth.
Your
There,
your
you-
gagged mouth.
Varys,
Varys,
I don't see what
like,
she's talking
flies are going onto Varys' eyes, and he's not moving.
you
He's
do
dead.
want
Dead.
you want to cure yourself, don't you?
He
Varys
stopped
just
breathing.
sitting there not talking.
Look, Lasagna,
Not
we're a
even
bit
moving.
pressed on time. So,
right, let's
how
start
do you
moving.
plan to get us there?
Via horse.
How many days out is it?
It's 5.
Peanut?
I know what that
We
means.
have 4.
Listen, okay, I have a plan. All right, as long as we're not near anyone, we're away from civilization when we transform.
It is
No one's gonna
currently
get
the
hurt.
34th of the new. Or no, it's currently it's currently the no, sorry, not the 34th. Ooh boy, no.
Lasagna
It's currently the
Sorry, Jonathan,
33rd
did you
of
get the
the
date
new.
wrong, Jonathan?
It's
Did you
the,
get the
it's
date
the
wrong?
33rd. It's the 33rd of Cirque.
As soon as Lasagna says nobody's gonna get hurt if we transform, I say, Lasagna. I look up. I won't be myself when I transform again.
You don't
What
know
do you
that.
mean?
I can feel it.
I can
Ever
feel
since
it in
then.
my bones.
It's been in the back of my mind, creeping forward with every day. Once this full moon hits, I may not be the same person.
Good, you were a terrible first one.
Windhelm,
Hmm.
can you please stop trash talking?
I wanted to solve this my own way. I could have probably had it done by now if I
Oh, is it-
succeeded.
As if.
Well, you didn't give me a chance, so if I turn and don't come back,
Then I'll put you down.
it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't be me you're putting down anymore.
Then that ruins the fun of it.
Ferris, you're gonna be okay. We're gonna
Peanut.
get you.
If it's 4 days travel and the full moon happens on the 4th day,
We'll travel faster. We'll travel through the night.
You'll kill the horse.
it's better if you just
Well,
let me do this on my own.
We could leave Silver here and walk.
Alejandro, you realize that if you dab out Varys at this point in the story, you're literally just gonna be absent for an entire quest, right?
Just
I
for
mean-
the rest of this quest.
I mean,
technically, it wouldn't even be.
technically, if they wanted to do just the full march, I mean, they could, in theory, make it.
Yeah, you guys can make it. It's only one. It's
What do
only
we
one
care
day
about the
extra.
horse?
It's
can
my
force march.
horse.
It'll
It's
just
all
take points of
horse.
exhaust. It'll just have a con save.
No, well, even then, like, literally, they could just take turns walking and pull the cart themselves.
Yeah.
They have the strength, well, I don't know if they have the strength modifier, but I do know, like, you could physically just walk through the night. You wouldn't, like, you could take turns taking sleeps, and you could walk through the night. Just not stop walking. Of course, Peanut, I don't think we'd be able to pull the cart with Lasagna and Ferris and Windhelm on it.
Well,
But-
that's what the horse is for.
Yes, Jeremy, but the horse will die. And then what?
After how many days?
Probably two. Realistically, pushing the horse isn't as easy as pushing a character.
How many days do we have? John, it's for the record, John.
As you look up at the sky. you
The full moon forms.
You see the blue moon that is normally Revan's completely darked out as you see a half full Plandens.
Jay, out of curiosity,
Mhm.
this breaks the character a little bit, but does Varys actually lose his character if he transforms again?
Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
He gave up. He already
gave into
gave
it.
up to the werewolf. He made one
Technically,
wisdom
he
save.
can still be cured from
He-
it. It's just
technically,
he's
he
not
has
him.
one save. I already talked to him about this. He has one save.
This is beautiful. I don't have a choice.
You could let me do something else.
But what are you gonna do, Varys?
Use the wish spell and cure myself.
I'm not letting you use the wish spell.
I'd
It's
rather
5
bank
days to
on
walk
that.
there, right, Jonathan?
It's 5 days. You can make it there in 4 if you've marched.
You could
They'll
you could
just
make it
con
there
save.
in 2.5 if you walk throughout the entire night. You just don't stop moving.
Yeah.
The only person who could theoretically do it would be Windhelm.
Well, how much you can stay? You can stay up for. The problem is the walking. Like
Well-
it's fine to stay up and stuff, but the
Yes,
walking is
Jonathan,
the problem.
but in theory, right? Because like technically, it take 5 days by foot, right?
Mhm.
So walking the whole time while having so basically, right? Windhelm walks for a whole day. Lasagna walks for a whole day. Windhelm walks for a whole day. It's just taking turns walking the full day. It's not undoable, and it is feasibly possible. Hell, Windhelm could probably walk for a whole day. He's probably done it already in the armor.
The horse would be the problem. The horse
The
would.
horse would probably die
You
before.
essentially travel for 8 hours in a day, anyways.
Wait a minute. What do we need the cart for? The cart just holds you guys.
Yes, but you're gonna let Varys out of the cage.
Yes, I'm gonna let Varys out of the cage.
Then he's just gonna take off. What difference does it make?
What difference does it make to me?
Fair enough. Get your items out his bag. Put it in mine.
If you travel double the pace, you can make it there in 4 days. On 1 day, if you travel.
I'm sorry. What?
You can travel. The DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour past 0.8 hours. You go make.
Because we don't have a choice. It's either do this or Varys dies.
Jonathan,
Yes.
Windhelm will literally carry the other two if necessary. That's not the
You
problem.
can't carry them.
Technically, I could put the majority of them in a bag of holding.
Okay, that's bad. You can't. They don't have enough oxygen.
They could just they
Start
could just hold
walking.
on to the rim and stick their heads out. It's fine.
I start a ride in the cart. The cart's moving.
Okay, so as you guys begin to move, how are you? Like, what's your like? How are you traveling? So you're just gonna just keep going?
A day into
You don't travel faster. You just travel longer, essentially.
I know. A day into travel, I'm gonna unlock Windhelm and Varys.
So after 1 day, Varys, do you cast the Lehman's tiny hut?
No, I don't even
He
bother.
can't. He's stuck inside the hole.
Oh yeah, you can't. Doesn't matter. Never mind. As you guys travel, who's keeping watch? It's just you, Lasagna.
No, like that night, I'm gonna let them out.
Oh, okay. So as you guys, so you get basically between that and Corland. You were in Alabastus for like maybe an hour.
Okay.
Oh, you can add 200 gold to your inventory, by the way.
No, I know I did. Can we where are we? Are we like in the wilderness at this point?
Yeah, you're between Alabastus and Corland.
And when do we transform?
When you transform?
Yeah, what day?
On the
Like, how many
5th
days
day,
is
which
On
we only
the on the first day of Vanu. That day.
it? When's that? I don't
you
know. this
we
fate.
have
It's in
4
4
days.
4 days. Okay, that's enough. Yeah, I'm gonna let them out.
So
Right
that
now-
night, as
Now, Windhelm, promise you're not gonna do anything stupid.
John, you know like when people get like the handcuffs taken off, they like do the thing where they rub their wrists.
yeah.
Windhelm does that, then socks Lasagna in the face.
He's not out yet. I haven't let you out.
Oh,
I'm asking you.
I
for-
thought that's what.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I asked the questions because I'm expecting you to say something like, "I'm gonna sock you in the face."
What do you mean by dumb? What's your
Jonathan,
standard?
I cast suggestion on Windhelm and I say, Windhelm, I don't want you to do anything reckless. I want you to stay calm and I want you to not hurt Varys.
Roll a wisdom
Little
save.
does he
Is
know
it
the
charisma or
spell
wisdom save?
failed because he didn't say, I
It's-
suggest you do this.
Oh my God.
It's
Roll
what,
a
is it, what
course of
kind of
action,
save?
is
It's
a wisdom save, right?
It's a charisma save.
Hang
It's
on.
charisma.
Target makes a wisdom saving throw. On
Oh,
a failed
really?
save, it pursues the course
Oh,
of
'cause
action.
it does the fucking matter.
Well,
14.
there's no such thing as a charisma saving throw.
Shh.
It's a DC 13.
Wait, yeah, there
Well,
is.
I said
Never mind.
14. So
Ah.
Now you can try again. As
I
Peanut
won't be hurting Varys. Don't
As
worry.
Peanut casts Charm Person on you, Varys.
As I resist because I'm resistant to charm.
Yeah, he's
I know.
resistant to
Roll,
charm.
roll your wisdom save with advantage.
All right, cool. The first one was an 18 plus 4.
Okay, you can see. Man, I'm really hoping that would work.
I pretend to be charmed, Jonathan.
Roll a deception check. Oh, well, I think you know, right? I think you just know if the person makes it.
I don't know. Wait, it had to say in the spell. Charm person is the one that makes them like you.
I
Jonathan.
don't know.
Charm person is the one that makes him like you.
Yeah, it just makes them friendly.
Then no, you wouldn't know.
All right.
I rolled a 19 deception check. Varys is still upset, but he's friends with Peanut. Is that how this works? How does charm
Yeah,
person
no,
work?
you regard Peanut as friendly. Considerably more friendly since you were already friendly.
Basically, it's like you're super best friends now.
Peanut darling.
I think it's about time I switch music.
It's been about an hour
Yeah,
since
please
I've
do.
seen you. As I try to smile, but Varys is just really sad.
It's gonna be okay, Varys. Do I let him out, Lasagna?
Varys Varys. You still got that collar on your neck. Don't remove that.
Oh, okay.
I say let him out.
As Peanut begins to take the paint and draw the cage door, as the door just comes off. As she begins to paint basically she paints cuts on the chains that they just come off.
I walk over to Lasagna, and with like the limpest hand, I raise my hand and I ask for my stuff back. Lasagna, can I have my stuff?
I hand him his bag.
You should take your stuff out, Jeremy.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All the stuff that I care about is out of there.
I equip all my stuff, but slowly because I'm sad.
As he puts on his armor.
Sad.
Actually, you don't. Oh, you don't have armor.
Yeah, but I put on my
You hear the backing track. You have a bad
my
day.
back on.
You take it one day.
You put on whatever clothes you could scrounge around, essentially, because your silk one's broke. Remember?
Yeah,
As you
I still have my
burst out
common
of it.
clothes.
I hand him his mask.
I limply go and grab it.
Here, Windhelm, here's your bag.
Thank you, Peanut.
As Peanut gives you a hug.
I hug her back.
All right, everyone.
And also,
we-
I slyly slip some bacon into my mouth.
Jonathan, I reach around the bag of holding. Is my wish spell in there?
It is not.
It's in there.
Is it? Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is in there. Okay, never mind.
Cool. We keep walking then. Jonathan, I want to make sure it's
I
the
let-
wish
I let-
spell.
I let Windhelm out.
Windhelm considers strangling Lasagna to death right now. He really does. But realistically, it's not going to help the situation.
Doesn't charm person only last like?
An hour.
Yeah, so I don't know why she would bother.
Well, I don't know why Lasagna doesn't cast suggest we work with him until we get cured. That would have
It
worked.
also only lasts an hour.
No, its suggestion lasts until the effects take place.
It's a concentration spell that lasts 1 hour.
Yes, but Jeremy, there are like trigger things.
Oh no, it's an 8-hour spell.
Either way,
And he succeeded anyways. Did you use it again?
I mean, he's resistant to charms.
no, he's
No. I think I meant Windhelm.
no, I mean, no. Windhelm succeeded, so he's not charmed.
Jonathan, I have a question. Are there any towns on the way towards where we're going?
Yeah,
there are not.
Well, I thought there was one.
Oh,
Well,
Corland, yeah.
Corland out of,
Well, is that on the way, or is that just?
Yeah.
Kinda...
Wait, Jonathan, can we just take the more direct route as well on the roads? Would that be faster or would that be slower?
No, the road goes right. I mean, the road is the direct road.
Okay.
So Jonathan,
You have
when we
to
stop
fast
in
forward.
Cortland, I want to buy some stuff real quick.
We're not stopping in Cortland. You're the one who's making it take in a sense of urgency. We have to go.
Well, Varys just wants to have stuff
Look,
cooked just in
Windhelm's
case.
gonna walk throughout the night at this point. He's not gonna stop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Varys, by this point, I think
I
I'm
mean,
on Windhelm's
realistically,
side.
walking is a lot easier
no,
for
I don't
Windhelm right
think you
now because he's not wearing
understand.
the armor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rush into this town, ask around real quick for a general store, and buy a bunch of stuff.
Roll
Real
investigation
quick.
check.
Hang on, I gotta figure out my investigation modifier now.
Also, Jonathan, I
It's like a +6.
I
just
pull
letting
out
him
I
do
pull
his
out
tour.
the
He's
front.
doing it very quickly. He's just basically running and be like, where's the general store? Like, I gotta pee.
I got a 22.
I gotta pee.
As you immediately run in, you meet somebody. You're gonna change your face to use the mask of many faces.
No, I have a mask on. It's fine.
Right.
I have my spell book on.
Doesn't Peanut still have the mask of many faces?
Hello, sir.
How much ink and paper do you have?
On me?
Yes.
Not much.
How much? Give me numbers.
Are you asking a general store? Or are you asking? I'm just
General
telling you-
store.
Oh, this is a dude.
Oh. Where's the general store?
Just a random guy on the road. How much paper you got on you
As soon as he
quickly?
says right behind me, I run in. As soon as he says that, run in.
All right, so you just run in and you immediately hear the bell ring as you just slam into this wooden building.
I slam my hands on the table. All your ink and paper. How much?
That'll be 10 gold.
I pay 10 gold. How much do I get, Johnny?
You get a bunch of ink and paper.
I get what?
Bunch.
You get a bunch of ink and paper. As he just
Indiscriminate
slams a bunch of just parchment on the paper and ink.
You only have time
give
to
me
count
numbers so I
it,
can put it in my inventory.
You have 4 inks and 6 papers.
That's not that
Well,
many. I guess it is.
I don't know.
That is a bunch. You know, that's the number I consider a bunch. Jonathan, I'd also like to check to make sure my thing's still in the armor. So That lasagna wasn't smart enough to find it.
It is in the armor.
Okay. I just leave it in there and slide it back in the bag.
So as you get your ink and paper, 6 inks is I don't know.
We said
It's not
4
really an
inks, didn't
amount.
you?
It's just the problem is that it's counted in 15 gold in whatever.
It's fine. I asked him, do you have any blank books?
No, sorry.
All right, I leave Johnny with all this ink and paper.
All right. So
You said 4 ink and 6 paper.
Yeah, 4 like vials of ink and like 6 giant pieces of parchment. Like they're huge. They're basically like unmatched scrolls, unwritten scrolls. As you guys just keep marching through Corland, as you pass over the Imbladau bridges again, on your way back to Alabastris, as one of the guards stops you.
I
yeah.
keep walking.
I just walk right past him.
They're gonna attempt to. One second.
He doesn't care.
By the way, Jonathan, while Windham's walking, like if Peanut's not next to him, he's just gonna do like sword things. You know, just like
So
he's got his sword out because he's like trying to stretch to make sure he's, you know.
Wait, it's the same guards, by the way?
yeah, it's
Been like 3 days.
They can cycle.
Jeremy, they have like guard times. They're probably passing through the same time of day.
Yeah. As you guys retreat, as you hear behind, isn't that the? As you guys are just walking. As it doesn't even matter at this point. As they're like, wait, as you guys are
They're
just
like,
keep
"Wait."
going.
We just walk right past them.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd do another death march.
As you guys travel for 8 hours, I need you to roll a Constitution check on your next one. As you guys.
Jonathan, Peanut needs a break. I'll carry her.
Contracts. Ooh, that's a 4.
19
you
plus
take-
5.
You take 1 point of exhaustion.
Hell yeah.
I got a 16 plus 2.
Yeah, you're good. As
What does being exhausted do, by the way?
it
It's
is
at the bottom of the character sheet.
It's
in Adobe.
Jeremy, you are
Disadvantage on
disadvantage
ability
ability
checks
checks right now.
Okay.
As you guys
Man, it sucks if you get the next level because your speed will be halved.
Yeah.
as you guys travel for about a day, as the night falls, as for +1 for each hour past.
It's a 24-day system, Jonathan. It's like 10 for the first whole day you stay awake, and then 15 for the next, I think.
Well, yeah. So you guys are fine on the sleeping part. That's not the problem. It's the walking part. Roll another con save as you guys travel the next hour.
That's gonna be an 18.
I got a 3
I got a 14.
plus 2.
Where would you get,
I
Alondra?
got a 5 total.
Oh, you got a 5 total. You take a point of exhaustion. As you guys keep traveling.
Jonathan, how's Peanut looking?
It's looking good. She's.
Good. How's Malark looking?
Well, it's
Hey,
fine.
Malark.
Yeah, I'm rolling for Malark and Onyx, and they're doing okay right now.
Well,
They're
Onyx
not-
isn't. Onyx is doing too good, Jonathan. Onyx is a bit
Onyx is
dead.
looking too hot.
You mean silver, Jonathan?
No,
Yeah.
I thought we left Silver back at fucking.
No, it's
Oh, yeah, you leave
We're
Silver.
riding silver.
Nope,
What?
Jonathan.
What are we talking about, right?
Jonathan,
Silver.
I
We thought
would
we
not
left
leave
him for
Silver
that
behind.
specific reason.
Oh, someone's riding Silver. You don't have to make the concept. What?
I would not leave silver behind. That's my horse.
All right, so Silver's fine as of right now. As you guys travel, I need you to just roll. Honestly, just roll one more con save.
Jonathan, you don't have. Oh, Alejandro, you don't have
One more
the
con
thing
save?
Just one con save.
then. 16 plus 5.
I rolled a 3.
So no.
18
21.
plus 2.
So as at the end of the 8 hours, when you guys have finally, it's not 8 hours. It's kind of like you guys resting, kind of in between. You guys kind of walking and kind of stopping.
You take like
everything,
small pee breaks.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stuff.
But it's not.
Like
But it's
that.
not enough. So, would you guys?
Trust me,
Would you roll?
you don't want
I
to
rolled
sit
a-
down during
You
a break
failed.
on a long walk.
Yeah, what'd you
Trust
roll?
me.
He
I rolled a
failed it.
3.
3. Alejandro, would you roll?
I rolled like an 18 plus 2.
Alejandro, you take 1 point of exhaustion. Would you roll?
21.
21. You're fine.
You mean
At the end
Jeremy
of the
takes one.
at the end of the
I mean,
16
Jeremy
hours.
takes the exhaustion point.
Yeah, Jed, you take. Jeremy,
I
you
have-
take 2 points of exhaustion.
I have 2 points of exhaustion now.
So
No,
your
now
speed
you have
is
3.
halved.
Wait, what?
Oh, so your speed is halved
I
and you have
succeeded.
disadvantage.
We made
Sure,
3
so you
con
rolled
saves. I
3.
succeeded one of them.
I know. And
So
you
why
failed
would
one,
we
and you failed the 3. Jed, I'd have to roll one every hour. I'm not making you roll 7 of these.
Oh, it's on one every hour? Is this even
Yeah.
possible?
Well, I don't even know why it's that fucking harsh. I mean, we're not wearing any armor. We're not
It's
fucking.
not even worth it at that point. We'll
We're
get
not
there
carrying a
slow.
lot of shit. It doesn't
Whatever,
really
just
make
get-
as much sense. I could do more walking than these people are.
I'll
You now
just
have
sleep at
Jeremy.
that point.
You have disadvantage on ability checks. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attacks and saves.
At 4, don't I die?
At
No.
6, you die.
No, your hit point maximum is halved.
But
Well,
you
actually,
travel
at
from
5 you
the
pass out
you guys can
anyway.
re- You
Oh, no,
guys can
sorry.
rest off the next point of exhaustion. You guys are gonna have to rest.
How far did we travel?
You are 2 days out. You guys are now. You guys traveled from Cortland to Italy. So you're about.
How
You're
long
right,
have
you're
we
two-
been?
you're
How
2
long
days out.
have we been traveling though?
How long have we been traveling, and how long do we have to go, Johnny?
You guys have traveled 60 miles,
hmm
and you guys are. You guys are about a day and a half out.
Only a day and how many days do we have until we turn?
We
full
spent
ghost?
we spent a day and a half out, Jimmy. That means we have
so you
we
guys
have
are- you
2.5
guys-
days
Only one
left.
day has passed.
Oh,
Or only.
okay,
Or,
okay,
oh,
never
wait,
mind. I
wait,
take it
from
back.
Cortland, real quickly. 1, 2.
made
so
some- we
you-
made
two-
some
two and a
dang
half- two and a-
progress.
2.5 days have passed.
So we've made no
Thanks.
progress.
No, we've traveled.
If we're 2 days out, and if we actually taken
No,
longer
you're a
at
day and a
somehow.
half out. You're a day and a half out.
Okay, that's different. Well, actually,
Yeah.
that's still 5 days total, isn't it?
Nope, that's
No.
4 days total.
We've traveled 2 days, or Brent, we traveled a day and a
it
half.
cuts a
But
day
we've
off,
traveled the
whatever.
distance of 2.5 days.
As you guys rest, you guys
I'm gonna-
each
I'm gonna-
recover a point of exhaustion.
I don't
I'm
have a
gonna
point of
pee.
exhaustion.
He doesn't have any exhaustion. I'm gonna pee real quick.
I don't have it anymore.
And I'll be back.
You guys can travel at a normal pace and make it there. But you probably want to make it there before the full moon.
But yes, that's why I'd like to make it there. That's why I'd not like to travel at a normal pace.
Hmm.
If anything, Windhelm will carry Peanut to make it there with just her. He doesn't really care about the other two right now. Like, he doesn't like Varys, but he's actually angry at Lasagna. And Windhelm anger doesn't come easy.
As we're walking, Windhelm, I don't know why he bitched you, but
Actually, 4
That
hours.
was a dick
4 hours. Yeah.
Windhelm, I don't know why
No.
he bitched you, but that was a dick move.
It's an idiotic move. Having one
You
person
were
that
out of
doesn't
the woods,
turn.
and now you're just a werewolf.
No, having one person that doesn't turn could help not have the other ones kill people. But he's an idiot.
Well, thank Lasagna, he kept the party together.
If we all turn in the middle of the night, we'll run in different directions. No one knows what will happen.
As you look up at the night, as you guys look, and the night sky that you walk, you guys are in
And
the
we'll
daytime
lose all
right
our
now.
equipment.
And yes, and we'll lose all our
You
equipment.
see almost the full. You see the waning. You see the waning gibbous, the waning moon that is almost full in Clandons.
Mhm.
As you see a bit of the blue moon begin to arise.
Jonathan, how many hours of rest time do you think we've had?
You have the 8 hours.
Well, technically,
But how much time?
technically, Alejandro, all else just to do is fucking
Technically, Alejandro,
meditate.
you can actually just what?
I can actually just trance and keep going on my own, can't I?
Yes, if you did so.
Yes.
All right, Jonathan, I'm gonna be doing that.
You're gonna keep walking.
I'm gonna say, can we say I've just been trancing ever since the first rest
We
days? I
haven't
just haven't
tranced.
been
We
there.
haven't tranced.
This is the first rest.
This is the first
Okay,
rest.
I'm gonna keep walking. Actually, no, I'll stay
I'm
for.
back.
Well, actually, no. If you're gonna ride your horse, you need to wait the 8 hours because the horse needs to rest.
No,
Yeah.
I'll leave my horse with Peanut.
So you're gonna leave?
I tell Peanut, if I'm not here tomorrow morning, take care of Silver for me, okay?
Is he saying that to me or to?
He's
I'm
saying
whispering it to Peanut.
Peanut.
You mean Varys? As she kind of lazily, kind of.
Well, I don't need to rest as long as you, and I could probably get there faster on my own.
That's a very good point, actually. That's an
Roll
incredibly
persuasion.
convincing point. If that's a lie,
He's a
Roll
trance.
persuasion check.
Jeremy, it's not
It doesn't
lying,
matter,
he
Jonathan. It's gonna
trances.
happen. I'm leaving.
All right, so you begin to walk away as Peanut kind of just okay. As she goes back to sleep.
I rolled a 4, but I'm leaving.
I don't
She rolls.
believe you.
As you walk for 4 more hours. No, you walk. Yeah, you walk for a while. As when you guys wake up, Varys is gone.
is that it? Is he gone?
Yeah, he walked away.
Is he
I'm
gone
heading
like for
towards
good?
Wolfwater. No,
Oh.
I'm giving
Well,
a
not
head
Wallflower,
start over
heading
there.
towards the center. of
Oh,
mountain.
okay. You're
Or no.
actually heading towards. I thought you were literally just
You
retiring.
guys, can,
the character.
you guys can see the mountains in the distance. You see this. You see the 6 larger mountains that are to the left of, or to the west of the water. You see the one that's kind of far to the left.
Well, I don't blame him.
Compound it.
He's-
Whatever.
He needs as much time as he can get.
Varys, you'll beat
We're
them
no
there by.
different.
Varys, you'll beat them there by 6 hours.
That's fine.
Well, that's if he doesn't start failing saving throws.
Well, we'll see him along the way then.
So, save time. I'm going to say you guys get there. Varys, you get there first.
Mhm.
As at the base, as you reach the base of the mountain, as you see the last moon you see is almost the full one, on the 35th of Cirque.
So the full
And
moon's
you-
next nighttime.
Yes.
Okay. I feel this darkness creeping up from
As
the
you,
back
yeah,
of
as you
my
feel
mind,
the
Johnny.
evil kind of creeping inside of you.
Hey there, buddy.
As you reach the base of the mountain, as you see this dark, it's nighttime. So as you see
I have dark vision, so it's not that dark.
you see inside this base of this cave, which I mean, it's the only cave you can kind of see on the. It was on the south side of Wolf, or the south side of this mountain.
Hmm.
You see inside a few wolves waiting at the base of the cave, or the mouth of the cave.
I howl at them.
I go stand in front of them. Do they do anything, or because if they don't do anything, I think
As
I
they begin
know
to as
what I
they
have
begin to
do.
howl,
Fuck, I also howl.
and they surround you.
I,
As,
I howl back.
Oh.
as you see a third one appear as it begins to walk, and as it walks, you see it stand upright, and you see.
Oh.
As the fur just fades away from him.
Oh my god.
Who are you? As you
I,
see this dwarf that is just covered in like that looks straight up like covered in like leaved armor.
Johnny, I get down on my knees and I say, I need your help, please.
As the spear is drawn, as the wolves surround you and point it towards your neck.
I don't flinch.
What
Did I? Right.
does a drow need help for?
I'm just like you. I contracted lycanthropy, and I've heard you all may or may not be able to help me not be a lycanthrope.
Top-notch level, like, negotiations.
No, I'm trying not to insult them by saying it's a disease.
That's a good point.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
That was actually a very smart decision. I didn't really see your cleverness there.
I got a
I thought the
19
same thing. I wasn't gonna say
plus
curse. I was gonna
0.
say infliction. We've been inflicted with lycanthropy.
As you see the wolf,
Different
as you
souls in
see the two wolves transform. As you see both of them appear as a half elf and another half elf.
And then the third alpha.
Then a 4. Then a 5th.
Sorry, just can't help myself.
Well, as you see the female half elf that just transformed, with this short black hair and these dark green eyes. Well, what do you say we do?
Is she talking to me or?
We take him to Jillian. Follow us. What is your name? As he begins to, as he puts his hand out towards you to grab it.
Varys Nyelo. Varys is super bummed out, by the way.
He's really depressed, you know.
He just wants to leave the party already.
He's just got a sad look
Like,
on his
no,
face.
no. If this doesn't work, he knows he won't be himself.
Well, also,
tomorrow.
you did make away with the wish spell, so if it does work, I mean,
My name is Ragrim.
Thank you.
Ragrim Dagrim.
Welcome to the tribe of the Thanespur. Or not the Thane. I keep saying Thane.
Uh-huh.
Thangspur.
Right, thanks. Okay.
Thangspur.
Oh, I get it. I get it now.
All right. Cool. Cool.
As
cool,
you walk
name.
to as you walk to this cave,
Cool
the
name, guys.
darkness is immediately cut off by a dim red moonlight that sheds inside of this cave that is almost like the size of probably like 2 football fields or so.
Mhm.
It is just this giant cavern.
Mhm.
You see at the center of this cavern this broken stone structure with a giant tree emerging from the top of it. As you see the huts around of just regular hide and just not carved wood, just essentially just tree trunks that are just almost look like roped together to form these huts.
Mhm.
And you see several people, as you see several of these humanoids walking around, as many of them are draped in this leafed armor.
John,
kind of-
real quick. All
and
my
hide.
weapons are away and my mask is off and I don't have a hood on.
And put your phone on vibrate.
Right?
Yes, my phone is also on
No,
fire.
no, John.
Phone's on silent. I'm on airplane mode activated.
I've got my popcorn. I'm ready for the movie.
As you guys walk, or as he leads you to this large tree stone structure. Right in the center of the
My
building.
favorite.
That you
Let's
see
try
that
it.
you see this orange glow is actually coming from the flowers on top of this tree. Come inside.
I walk inside.
As he leads you down this staircase at the entrance of this tree structure, as you just walk through these two roots that wrap around a doorway, as he leads you down the stairs, and then as it plateaus out for about 10 feet or so and leads back up a stair as it spirals upward. You imagine you're at the underside of the center of this trunk now.
Mhm.
As you guys walk up the spiral staircase, it's just you and Ragrim right now. As you see,
I'm gonna go bathroom real quick.
so as you walk up the base of this staircase, and you enter as the light begins to glow orange from the top about 15 feet up. As Ragrim calls out, Jillian! We have an offering.
Wait, what did he say?
An offering.
Who?
An offering.
Just making sure.
As you see, as the light glows, as your vision breaks through and you see inside. As you reach the base, you see a grassy area with these orange flowers with this bright white center. These like 5 orange leaves around them. That are only a few of them, maybe like 20 or 15 that are spread throughout this like grassy inside of this tree, it seems. And as you look around, you see a white-gray fir that is interlaced with the roots of the tree that seem to bend in and have grown around what seems to be an entire giant wolf
Mhm.
that the tree has grown around and that is inside this stone structure. What have you brought me today, Ragnar? Ragnar?
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok? A drow. A drow. Says he's been bitten. Well. That is not for me to decide whether we do with him. Fenrir, what do you say?
What a fucking ballsy asshole.
As you hear this voice, as you hear a howling echo throughout this chamber, as you see the mouth of this giant wolf open up, and you see the horrible grin and teeth begin to show. And no words are coming out, but all you hear is a howl. But in your head, you hear, "Welcome, Varys." Right, really good at the end of the song there, but
Oh, I should probably queue up some more mystical music now. Hang on.
No, that was pretty good. You can do whatever though, I don't care.
I do want
Varys is
some more
dead.
mystical music.
On the inside.
as you still hear the howl and the leaves begin to shake in this tree, as you see at the roof, you still see the leaves that poke out from the top.
Mhm.
Well, Varys, what brings you here?
I've been bitten, and I made probably a foolish mistake on my part of trying to see what kind of power I could tap into, and in doing so, I've probably doomed myself. By tomorrow, I'll lose who I am and become someone else.
No
And-
child of mine is doomed. It's like.
She gets
Zombie,
He's like,
what's
you
so
don't do
funny?
good
Whoa,
music and
what is
everything.
this music?
This is
Oh,
from
okay.
this is from Intellectual
A
Property.
beast.
as she gets the mucus out her throat.
She coughs
It's
with a
just his
fur
trait.
ball.
It's like
It's a fur ball.
it's like how Lady Victoria.
This wolf is probably close to 35 feet long.
No, well, I call him a ballsy asshole, but it might actually be Fenrir.
That's
so-
terrifying.
John, you
Fenrir?
stopped explaining.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
it's like
no,
the
sorry.
it's the
I'm gonna turn the music. This is a little loud for me, but
it's the Nordic god of like
the
death,
Oh,
doom, and
Jesus.
destruction.
Badass.
It's a giant like Nordic wolf of like doom and destruction. So
well,
It's awesome.
if you say you are doomed, how doomed do you think you might be if I offer you grace?
What does she offer me?
She said grace, apparently.
the woman
Wait.
named Grace to eat. Duh.
What did she say again, John?
Grace.
She's offering you
Alright,
her
read the whole
grace.
Oh,
God, you idiot! Just listen.
But
the
only
music was
those
really loud.
Turn it
who are
down.
worthy,
Turn it down.
only those who are worthy are able to have what I offer.
How do I prove myself?
You must seek the truth within yourself. And only those pure of heart can have what they truly seek.
Where do I begin?
With your friends. Where are they?
On their way here. They should be here in maybe
6 hours.
6, 7 hours.
Yeah, just about. I don't
I
know.
think-
6 hours.
I think they need to be privy to this.
How do you know of my friends?
I can smell.
I
them
know
on
of
you.
all within my forest.
I was really trying to keep it in because this is a dramatic moment.
I know of all.
As
in my
as the 6 hours pass, please, lay against my branches
turns into a tree.
I'll do as she says.
and rest while you wait.
Is it like
Dude,
a leaf wolf?
I take a nap.
No, it's just
As you fall
it's like
asleep,
A nest, she's probably saying.
and you just sleep. Like that's it. Like your mind goes completely blank.
Mhm.
As 6 hours later, you all are met with the wolves at the base of the cave. What do you do?
Windell keeps his mouth shut. Let
Well, I
Peanut
mean,
talk.
Peanut, you
She's
can
the
speak
drow,
animals, right?
The druid.
Yeah,
As
this is
she-
your expertise.
As you hear her yell out in something you don't even understand, as it sounds like straight up Celtic.
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 like the Boston
As you
Celtic.
as you see the wolves at the base of the cave transform into these two half elves, one with short black hair and short blonde hair. Are you druid? Yeah.
Best I've met. I mean, second to you guys, I guess.
What tribe do you hail from, little one?
This one, she's already a werewolf. She's been a werewolf the whole
Damn.
time.
Oh shit, dude.
I don't have a tribe anymore. My name's Peanut, though. I'm of the Druids of the Grasslands. Well, Peanut. What brings you here? Was bit by a werewolf?
That Peanut, maybe, you should just let me. Good old Uncle Doc. Here, it's-
I think we had you have enough
Not good with
stuff.
people.
Let her go.
She's not good. She's like 13.
Shut up,
I'm
Bert.
13. Happy birthday, Peanut.
You're a couple days late.
We were all bit.
We were told about you. Someone from Clandestines recommended you, I guess you could say.
Recommend.
Good
The
Yelp
doctor
score.
recommend-
Good Yelp review.
My doctor.
You're the famous lycanthrope druids who wander these hills.
Famous.
I hope we're not too famous.
You're not that
really
famous.
are. They are calling.
If it wasn't for the fact that we were bit ourselves, we probably would never have known you existed.
Jeremy, they're calling her.
Then if you are bit, I believe your friend is inside.
Oh, Varys is here? Varys is here.
Friend.
Well,
Just to clarify, we haven't come to embrace our new form.
Wait, what did you
we
say?
figured. Not.
Oh.
From the looks of you, I wouldn't say you're worthy to be in our form.
Look, Windhelm already has horns. I don't need a fucking snout as well.
I do have a question.
And what would that be?
On a
Thank
full
you.
moon, is it controllable?
As she looks down. In about 24 hours. I mean, yeah, I'll say 24 hours. In one more day. No. We found a workaround.
A workaround? Do tell.
Roll a persuasion check.
19.
19?
Yeah.
That's for us to know.
Wasn't that
To not know.
What was the DC on that?
20?
Something. Not natural, it just would have been. Come on.
Well, not just one would have made so.
Oh well. Alright, take us to Varys, I suppose. I'm Lasagna. I shake his hand.
My name is Thur. And I'm Gren.
Thur and Gren. What is your
Yes.
tribe called?
With the tribe of the Fang Spurn.
Fang Sperm. Got it.
Fang Spurn! Spurn!
Burn.
As the word as to reject.
Fang Sperm. Is to reject? Is it
Yes.
reject the
Spurn
werewolf?
means to reject.
You spur and you turn it away.
Alright, I suppose we're going
As these two druids, as you two like leave covered female and male half elves lead you inside. As you see this wait, no, you heard the script, but as you see these tree trunks huts and this large tree in the center that is maybe 150 feet high in this large cavern with these glowing flowers that are at the top. As they lead you towards the center, a lot of people are giving you eyes, but don't really seem to pay you too much mind. As you see around
I don't need those
Lasagna,
eyes, please.
as the light here is just completely orange as it comes almost sheerly from the top of this tree. As you see around the Lasagna, you see, roll a perception check.
hang on, what's my
Calm down,
modifier on
Alejandro.
perception?
No, because he's a roll perception check.
12.
12.
Mhm.
You take in the sights as you see one tiefling around these people,
Is it
also-
named?
and you- and
I
you
swear
also
it's the name.
and you see, and you also see two Kenkus walking, gathering branches and bringing them into their house.
This is a weird place, I say.
But you also see dwarves and halflings and elves and half-elves and half-orcs all in this place. It's not bustling by any standards, but it's
No drows.
It's certainly not lacking in diversity.
There was a sign on the front door, actually, no drows.
Everyone
as
hates
they bring you to this tree, as they bring you into at the base of this tree with this like large stone structure that seems to be growing around, as they lead you through these two branches that make a doorway. They lead down about 30 feet and across about 15, and they lead up a staircase that spirals upward. You are about underneath the base of the tree. As you see at the top of the staircase, this orange glow begin to arise from this doorway. As you enter, you hear a howl. I'm not gonna howl, but it's a very loud howl. As you see inside this large, 40-foot across,
Twice at
wolf,
35.
He grew a little bit with his
this
last
white
time.
and gray pelt, and you see laying down among this grass and these flowers, Spurt, as Varys is laying against the side of this wolf with the grass that has grown across it. Welcome,
Hello,
my newborns.
newborns.
Who's saying
Yes.
this? The wolves?
The wolf.
The
That's it.
wolf?
No, you hear this in your mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do
As
I
you hear
hear
this
this?
echo through your mind as the howl rings.
Do I hear this?
No, you're sleeping.
Have your servants told you why we're here yet?
I know why you're here. They know not. They need not tell me.
Oh. So, you've been watching us then?
As soon as you entered my forest, I knew.
How much do you know about us?
I know that one of mine has given you something you do not need.
Okay. That's a start.
I also know why you're here. And I also know where you plan to go.
It's the afterlife.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Dice. As you see a halfling picking flowers and putting them into wooden bowls.
And putting them on top of Varys. He's actually laying in the death
as you
position.
look behind, you see this female halfling just like taking a masher and mashing the flowers in a bowl.
Well, then I suppose I need no introduction.
You are Lasagna the Red.
You're
Thank you.
goddamn right.
Anku pirate and musician who
Ah.
seeks immortality.
Oh, you know the whole works, don't you?
You are Windhelm, the one who knows not his name, who seeks friends.
I turn to Windhelm like.
You are Peanut the Little,
I'm gonna fucking punch you.
the druid with no parents, who seeks family. And this is Varys. Varys, you hear your name called as you wake
Fucking
up.
music.
Mm-hmm.
Who seeks those who have already fallen and forgets those around.
Pretty accurate. Yeah, like pretty spot on actually. Yeah, you know us. I believe you. that one got me.
And then I look at my hands because I don't know how long I've been asleep. I don't know how many days it's been.
You look at your hands and they're still drow hands.
You think for a second you see wolf hands, but remember that wolves
What
don't
did
have
you
hands.
expect to see?
Well, Varys is tripping right now. He's losing his mind.
He's been taking
As you
drugs.
as you hear the voice call. Again, the howl as it rings, and you hear in your head. I hear one of my saved has also told you the trials you will face.
You mentioned them.
And lay down and face your trials. As you see the
Should have been going
who
to
is
jury
apparently-
duty.
my name as the halfling. My name's Jillian. I will be Jillian.
Jillian.
As you see this halfling covered in like these orange leaves.
I don't want to play this track, Ken. There we go. All right.
As
That's not gonna put up an argument. He's basically stuck along with the ride because of a certain somebody.
please lay down against her fur, please.
Was I already
I
laid
kick
down
back,
on her,
dude.
Jonathan, or was I already laid on the floor?
Yeah, you're
or
already
was I-
laying against it.
Jay, I'm like I have my hands crossed behind my head and I'm just like kicking my feet back.
As you lay down. And Windhelm, what do you do?
I just sit I do like the straight sit back, Jonathan. Like those kids sitting at school.
As soon as all the back of your heads, as Peanut also sits down and lays down there. As soon as the back of your heads hit, your visions all go black. And you see Ferris. Or not Ferris, sorry. Lasagna.
I like the squeaky.
What?
What was the squeaking?
It's
like someone was,
it's
like,
Jonathan's
washing a
organs
window.
trying not to fart.
That's what they sound like when they don't come out.
Lasagna.
Yes.
As you
You are baked.
Windhelm, as you are standing in this blackness with Peanut and Varys by your side, with Peanut, but all you see is Lasagna standing in the center of this, just basically complete blackness on a black floor, and you see the head of this wolf looking down at Lasagna.
Jay, is the music fitting, by the way?
What? Yeah.
Is the music fitting?
Pay no
You're gonna watch
attention
fight
to
music in
Andy
2 seconds, though.
Oh.
Pay no
Lasagna.
attention to Andy in the corner.
Your duality will be your demise if you do not conquer what you fear to become. And you see Lasagna's body split into two.
Oh shit.
As you see Lasagna's red color completely stripped off of his feathers. As you see this ghostly entity float across him about 5 feet in front of him. And you see this dagger appear in his hands that glows. It looks like the Dagger of Secrets, but glows orange, with an orange wisp flowing off of it. And you see this horrible grin come across this face. Lasagna, you feel inside of you all your past of killing, of murder, of theft. You feel horrible guilt overcome you, as you feel good in your heart.
When you dab on the alignment change before it's supposed to happen.
Lasagna, as you hear the howl, face your evil. As you see immediately this red Lasagna in front of you, with whose feathers are completely tinged, just a blood red completely. As you see just Lasagna in his black feathers
Oh, man.
in front of
Tell me this shadow
You see
goes
this
down.
red lasagna.
Please tell me like.
Oh my dude, it's
evil
lasagna the
revenge.
red the lasagna.
You are overcome
Oh god.
with guilt and pity towards this creature in front of you, who you know is your evil. As immediately, I need you to roll for initiative.
Oh shit. Wasn't expecting this today.
As he dives to you and says,
Boy,
Lasagna the Red. You,
Oh shit, he's got the pirate accent and everything.
No,
you
no.
will be my first bounty.
I got
You roll.
8 on
You
my
got 8?
yeah.
What's your initiative modifier? And what's your health? How much health do you have?
My initiative modifier was 4 and I rolled a 4.
We
so
should
it's
have full
8.
health. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
I have a total
So,
of
As immediately he
I have a total
jumps,
of 31 max.
he jumps towards you and he pulls the Dagger of Secrets and jabs it into your chest.
Oh, Jesus.
You are
Yep.
overcome with this feeling of your mind being drained out of you. Yeah, he actually hits you. Okay. You gotta actually roll. Should have rolled that first.
he the dagger doesn't actually go into you.
Can I cutting words this attack, by the way?
Yeah, go for it.
I feel like I should be using those right off the bat. There's no reason not to.
You have no
I don't-
weapon. You have no weapon in hand. Only your bagpipes.
Wait, really?
He has your dagger.
Oh, he. Oh,
Excuse me, that's my dagger. Can I have that
You
back?
are overcome with pity towards this creature.
pity?
Pity.
No, I'm cutting words him. Subtract 4 from whatever he rolled.
As the dagger digs into your chest.
Why do I even have these? This is. Where's my dad?
Hey there.
There's my dagger calling.
Well, then,
Can I have my dagger back, please?
as you take, right, your dex modifier is +3, right?
My dex modifier? Yeah, it's
Mhm.
plus 3.
You take 13 damage
Oof. Beefy hit from the Dagger of Secrets.
as you all see Lasagna start bleeding from his chest, and you see, as he lifts his head to let out a noise, nothing happens. Lasagna, you hear your squawk being pulled into the stagger as it's withdrawn from you.
I've never had this feeling before.
It is your turn. You have no weapons on you.
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself because shit, he did a lot of damage to me right off the bat.
Go for it.
I'm actually gonna do this at level 2. There's no reason not to. I don't need my level 2 spells for this.
Remember, you
Yeah.
feel. Just a
I'm gonna-
reminder, you are currently good. You are
Yeah.
lawful good right now.
I know.
Okay.
Jonathan, I'm already down with the RP.
Mhm.
You forget I was prepared for this, son.
Give out
Level
criminal
2,
skulls.
It's 2d4, right?
2d4.
Plus my spellcasting
Plus-
modifier is
plus-
3.
Yeah, so 2d4 plus 3.
Okay. That means I regain 6 health. 24. 24 HP. I want to then cast Heat Metal on the Dagger of Secrets.
Okay. As you see it glow red hot as he drops it. Oh,
Yeah.
well, he takes damage
You have to
immediately,
make
right?
Well,
still-
yeah, he takes damage, but he has to
Let's make his
roll
Constitution
for it.
save. To see if he wants to drop it or not.
No.
No, it's alright.
He
no.
fails.
He makes the Constitution save if he can't get rid of it.
he fails the con save.
No,
No, it's
Jeremy,
only if he
it's only
decides to
can't get
hold
rid of
on to it.
it. If he wants
No,
to hold
he
on to the
takes-
weapon, then
He
gets
takes
the
fire damage off the bat, and
No,
then
no,
he
no,
has
yeah.
to make the con save to drop it.
No,
How
he
much
doesn't
damage?
have to make the con save. He can
It's 2d8.
drop it to dodge the con save.
No, he can't.
He's a dagger
Yes, he
to
can.
get rid of the weapon.
Fire damage if it heats
Jeremy,
up.
no. He,
One second,
takes,
one second,
no,
one
he
second.
takes the
Jeremy,
damage,
Okay.
and then if he wants to hold on to the weapon, then he makes the con save.
No, you take the damage.
Yes, and
Yes,
then he makes
no,
the
we
con
know
save
that.
if he wants to hold the dagger.
Yeah, no, you take
Yeah,
it
I
and
know.
then you can drop. Okay, so
Well,
it's
he can choose to drop
He
it.
fails the con save, so he takes full damage.
He doesn't.
Okay,
Do
Jonathan,
a
there is no,
con save.
Yes, he
there is
does.
no con
Yes, he does.
modifier.
I'm looking at the stupid thing right now. Please let me DM.
He takes 8 damage.
Red
Okay.
lasagna's gonna win.
And he drops it, right?
Yes. You think you can beat me with your little spells? As, you hear this
Also, I
horrible
am vigorously playing the bagpipe, by the way.
as immediately he jumps at you and drives his beak into your face.
Jesus.
Get pecked, kid.
I'm malicious as shit.
He's
But
thinking-
you, as soon as he does, you see him dive for you as you just turn out of the way. Your turn.
Show him the pecking
As he
order.
actually, as he says underneath his breath, "I am Lasagna the Red." As you see his wound from his burned hands heal.
I cast Vicious Mockery on him, saying to him, it's like, you know nothing about me.
Mark off a second level spell.
What?
He
He's
used your
drawing from
spell.
your health. He's drawing from your spells.
Oh, shit. What did he use?
Heal her.
Second level. He just used second level healing word.
I cast Vicious Mockery on him and I say, you know nothing about me. You never did. And he takes 2 damage. If he
He fails the
fails
con.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not
he
con,
fails.
it's
he takes,
it's a
he takes 2 damage.
takes 2 damage, and now he's disadvantage on the next attack.
Okay, go for it.
That was my action.
That was your
You
action.
gonna pick up the dagger?
No, you can still make it hot. It's still hot.
Well, you could also just pick it up.
No, it's not hot anymore. I can use my bonus action to heat it up again.
Okay.
I kick it out of the way, though.
Alright, so as you kick it out of the way, it's his turn. What spells do you have prepared? Oh, it's
I
anything,
have
right?
4
He's
first
a
level
bard,
spells
he doesn't
left.
prepare it.
You want to know
Uh,
the spells I have prepared?
Yeah, what do you have?
Bane, Healing Word, Heroism, Sleep. That's all the level 1s. That's all you can cast.
That's the only spells you know right now?
I'm very much a support.
Wow. As immediately he goes for you and takes his claws and goes to go for your throat. You will never speak again. As he hits you, he rolled a 14 plus. Well, it's improvised. It's on a thing, so it's just 14 plus 3, so 17.
I took 17 damage from.
No,
Oh,
17.
17 to hit.
No, no.
Oh, yeah.
As you
hits.
take 4 damage, as the claws dig into your throat. Your turn. As you hear the howl once again, Lasagna, your evil will overtake you if you do not.
If you do not what?
If you don't.
If you don't overtake it, it will overtake you.
As you strike out at him, you feel this hurt in your heart.
Makes you sad.
I want to. I don't want to. I don't want to kill him though, because I'm lawful good. But it's me.
No, he's
I don't
a
know.
pirate.
This is a rough situation to be in.
What do you do?
You know what? I'm gonna make a decision here. I'm going to grab just one of my regular daggers, I guess, and I'm going to.
You have nothing on you. You
Oh,
only have your
sorry.
bagpipes.
Leaves me with limited reservoir of weapons to use.
The bagpipes.
I cast vicious mockery on him again, I suppose, saying, "I reject you and
Oh,
everything."
he has
you
disadvantage
stand
on his attack. Oh, yeah, he
Huh?
still hits you. He still has
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I cast vicious mockery on him again, and I say, "I reject you and everything you stand for. You were never a part of me."
Don't roll your damage.
You gotta make the wisdom save.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh. 19 plus 7.
I am not you. And what are you without me? As he attacks you, but there's kind of this withdrawal on him as he goes to attack. He fails his wisdom save.
Ah, I see. But he doesn't take damage?
No.
Is it my turn?
It is his turn. He's attacking you with disadvantage. As immediately he goes to claw at you, but you see this sort of dread in his eye as his claw reaches out. And he slows down, which is enough for you to pull back. As he misses, he's showing his back to you.
I wish to cast Vicious Mockery again. And I'm going to say to him, without you, I'm free. And I can cast Vicious Mockery.
You're trying with me.
Roll a persuasion check.
17.
Without me, you are nothing. So he tries to he fails a wisdom save and takes. Roll your d4.
Oh, he takes 3 damage.
Okay.
What about the last time I did this?
You succeeded
Oh,
at persuasion.
Oh, wait. Okay, I kind of see what's happening here.
As he again takes his beak and tries to drive it into your eye. What's your plus to hit? It misses.
It's a 5th. Wait, plus to hit?
Yeah, it's like plus. It's like plus. Your dex is
I don't
plus 3. Yeah, I miss anyways.
Yeah.
It's okay. As he goes to try the beak in, but you see his eyes glow with this red fury. But as he blinks, it almost fades for a moment. As he misses, as he just drives right across your face. Your turn.
I want to cast Minor Illusion. And I wish to begin almost like playing back like little images from my past. Of
As you,
primarily focused on the brutality that I focused on for most of my life. Including the work mission.
as you flash for the moments you've taken lives, as the blood is splattered across your feathers that is almost completely soaked in at this point to stain you.
I say to him, look what you've caused through your entire life. Would your god be pleased with your actions?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Advantage. Shit, that's right. I know myself better than
We
I
used to be different.
We used to be kings and shit.
We used to be birds and shit.
15 plus 7, that's what, 22?
22? As he backs up from you, I did what I was told. And I did what I thought I needed to do. To survive. So why stop now? But as he backs up, he holds his turn and doesn't attack.
Oh shit. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him again.
When you mash that mercy button.
I'm gonna say to
But
him.
I went genocide route, Alejandro.
I'm playing Undertale right now, guys. It's straight up. I'm gonna say to him, perhaps if you didn't lead such a sinful life, you wouldn't be so worried about going to hell.
As he fails, whatever you roll, he
Oh,
fails.
oh shit.
Doesn't matter. He nat one.
When you know yourself too well.
As you see his physical form dissipate, and all you see behind is the red of just basically it looks like an outline of almost just shaded feathers, but there's no feathers there, just the tinge of red. As you see, instead of the beak, only the crack that goes down it.
Nice attention to detail. Nice remembering that I had a crack in my beak.
As you see his eyes fade, but only the glow of red and hatred in his eyes stay. And you see the cloak that's around you, the red, disappear, and the feathers disappear one by one in front of you. In front of all of you. You're actually all watching this. As the red completely turns gray. And you see in front of you the gray swallow up and form into a wolf in front of you. Lasagna, as you hear a howl from Fenrir. All your desires are multiplied when you become us. You must squelch these out. It's your turn. What do you do?
My turn?
As you see a werewolf in front of you, just about your size, with
I have to
a
squelch
slight
out
with a
any-
slight tinge of orange on
I have
on
to
its fur.
I have to squelch out any desires.
Yep. What it says. Any desires when you're one of us are multiplied. You need to.
Well, his initial desire would be to kill it because he's Lasagna the Red.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna cast Sleep. It's
Go
hard
for
being
it.
a good character.
Go for it.
It's what, 4d4? No, how many is it? I think it's d8.
Jed, unless you can roll zeros.
It's 5d8. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 28.
28. As immediately you see him look to the sky and howl, but immediately the howl is cut as you see him fall to the ground into ash. As you see the bite mark on your shoulder glow orange. What? Perfect.
Is there a turn cycle?
As you no, he turned to ash. The werewolf in front of you turned to ash. As you hear the howl again from Fenrir. Your duality would kill you. You must choose, and you've chosen correctly.
You choose. Choose.
Superman.
Perfect time for the ending of the song. As you blink, Lasagna, you see in front of you, but to your left and to your right, Varys and Peanut. Windhelm, you see this head of the wolf looking down at you, glaring at you. Okay.
No one's not gonna say anything. Wendell
Now,
just
as it howls in your face and it shakes you.
goes, personal space, please. Oh,
Windhelm, you've chose to have nothing bind you to this world. You've given up everything for the hopes that one will keep you here. Which one will it be? Windhelm,
yes.
As you see in front of you appear, Lasagna Varus, you both see this as Peanut appears 10 feet to your, about to the, like, to your, in front of you and to the right.
Oh shit, when you get Peanut involved, you know it's gonna be serious.
As you see the Peanut next to you is no longer there.
Do I see Peanut there?
Oh yeah, you see the Peanut there, but in front of you, not to your right where she was.
Oh.
As she draws her staff, and it glows green. And you see, to the left of him, and to the front, a woman in blonde hair, covered in plate mail with gold trimmings, and a blue skirt, and a long sword, covered in silver. As you hear her say, "Windhelm, choose me," as Peanut draws her staff. "Windhelm, choose me."
Except she doesn't have a staff anymore, I'm pretty sure.
She still has her staff on. She never sold
Is
it.
staff.
Oh, okay.
Windhelm,
Windhelm has to choose.
Windhelm, you see in your hand, you feel nothing. But as you look down at your hand and grip, your great sword appears. And you see Peanut and this woman rush to you. Swords and staff drawn. Roll for initiative.
11.
As you hear the howl, who do you choose? Windhelm?
Yeah, no, 11.
11?
Yeah.
As immediately, this woman in the plate mail armor takes the sword and drives it through your shoulder as she just flips it in her hand and comes down through your armor. She misses, so. As immediately as she goes to flip the sword, you see her. As the sword just clinks against the black ground as you back up. It is your turn. You know what this is, right?
Yes, I know what this is.
Okay, good. Thank
I
God.
know exactly what this is, Jonathan. And I know Windhelm wouldn't be able to choose. Jonathan, I swing.
What do you do?
When Brandon genuinely can't choose.
No, that's not the thing.
You choose.
I will choose to not choose.
What do you do?
I put the sword in the ground.
As you plunge the sword into the ground, as Peanut runs to you and strikes you.
I allow
And
it to
since
happen.
you allow, as she
Yeah.
hits you, as immediately just the thwack over the side of your head, as you hear her say "choose," as you take 10 damage. As immediately you see the paladin draw her longsword and plunge it through your chest, and you see the blood drip all across the floor. As she says "choose," as you take 9 damage. As your turn.
Jonathan, as she goes to pull the sword out of my chest, I grab it.
Roll a
And
grapple.
I'd like to try to wrestle it out of her hands.
All right. Roll
So
a grapple check. I think it's just an athletic check or an athletic
last
check.
athletics check.
Yeah.
So 19.
19.
Yes.
As she grabs it, as you go to grab it, it slips out of your hand and it cuts your hands. As you take 2 damage as the sword slices through your hands. Choose with your own weapon, with his weapon. As Peanut goes to hit you. As Peanut strikes you over the head again, doing 11 damage. As she takes the sword and again draws it and goes against your throat. You take. Actually, if you're letting it happen, actually, it's advantage. Might be crits. No.
Oh, John, give me the turn because I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, I know. As you take.
Well, I'm not trying to take the damage. I'm just letting them hit me. You know, so like it's
Yeah.
not like it's
Yeah, you take 11 more damage.
okay because I'm about to die.
Go for it. Your turn. No.
I will not choose between my past or my future. I will choose to protect what I can. I will not choose between you.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
As you see Peanut and her, both. As the staff just. How much health do you have left?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah. As the staff hits you across the head and the sword plunges into your throat, you die. As you see the sword stuck through Windhelm's throat with no one holding it, and you see the staff laying on the ground. As you see Windhelm just standing there, blood dripping all over his body.
Can
Then
I cast
you
healing?
have as you hear the howl, then you have chosen correctly. As you see the bite on, where'd you bite him?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, on his arm.
As you see the bite.
I thought
on
it
your-
regenerated.
It did. But as you see the holes from the teeth marks on your arm,
Sorry,
Well,
John. I think it's just 2 V's on there. He's got a beak. He doesn't have teeth.
It would just be like a hole.
as you see, okay, fine, it's just one big hole that he just pecked you through.
Just got a
As you see a hole in your arm appear, glowing orange. As immediately as you blink, you're standing there, next to Varys, next to Peanut. Or not next to Peanut, next to Lasagna.
When Tom's
As you
face
hear-
is just pure white, by the way. Like there is no blood in his face.
There's no. As you see Peanut in the center of a forest. What?
Oh,
What? Oh, the picture.
that's
As you see Peanut sitting in the forest, as you see the face looking down at her as it howls in front of her, and you see her hair shake back. Peanut, your friends or your family, which will you find first? Which will make you happy? As you see her just look around aimlessly in the forest. As you see her just walk and walk for days.
Oh, jeez.
As you see her like just calling out constantly, Windhelm, Walnut, Lasagna, Mom, Dad, Varys. As she's just kind of saying this every couple minutes as she just wanders through this forest for days, maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, Peanut, I believe in you.
As at the end, she sees a campfire that she runs towards. And you see at the campfire, you, Lasagna, Windhelm, Varys, sitting there. Just sitting at the campfire on a log. And on the opposite log, you see a girl and an older elf with a human male. Peanut, we missed you. Windhelm, what do you say?
Peanut, my girl.
As you see Peanut turn her head towards you and nod.
When you
with
mere
piercing-
minutes ago said you weren't gonna choose, but now you have to choose.
This isn't fucking Windhelm's choosing.
What do you say, Windhelm? Just Peanut, my girl?
No, come sit down. Malark's here.
Malark is there. Lasagna, Varys, what do you say? If you say anything. As you see across, no one sitting, just you were sitting there at the campfire.
Peanut, we got you paint.
I got you.
We got 2 more buckets for you.
Trying to bribe her.
Peanut,
Lasagna.
you're 13 now. You are accountable for your own actions. Whatever you choose is what you choose.
Don't you miss your big sis, Peanut? Come. We missed you so much. Mommy and Daddy missed you so much.
That's what she's looking at.
Can we see them across the? Wait, can we see the other people across?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't even hear this.
Yeah, just make sure.
What she looking at, guys?
I do want to warn you of something. I know how it feels to chase the impossible. I know how tempting it can be. It's up to you to decide whether you believe that you can accomplish what you're doing.
Either way, we'll always be here for you.
I haven't seen you grow up.
Lasagna, Wintelm, and Varys. All of you roll persuasion checks. -10.
Don't worry. -10. 8, actually, surprisingly enough.
It's not even disadvantage, it's just
Nat
straight -10.
I got a nat 1. What is that? -9.
So one, just one.
I got a
Oh.
4. If you want to subtract 10.
So you got a 4. So you got a 1.
I got a.
No. I
You got
I
8?
rolled a 17.
No, I rolled an 18. I got.
Oh, okay.
8.
An 8. So you got 10.
So I rolled a 4, you can account for the...
Wait, Jeremy, you rolled a 17?
Yeah, I have a +7
No,
to persuasion.
No, Jonathan, he rolled a. You rolled a 17, Jeremy. That means you got
As...
7.
Oh, you got 7.
+7.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it's.
Yeah, plus 7.
No,
No,
I
'cause
rolled
it's-
sorry,
he rolled
I
a 17.
I rolled a 7. It's +7 minus
14, so
10.
you plus 4. So 4.
Oh,
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, why'd you say
Yeah,
17?
excuse me.
As they all back in,
you said you rolled a 17.
you guys, this is acoustic. You guys rolled equally,
What do you mean? We don't
as
have
well as
four?
the others.
Wait, what?
As Peanut sits by the campfire,
and
alone.
she sits in the campfire.
Peanut, you get cold.
then I'll be cold by myself, and I'll make myself warm.
John, I get up and go sit over by Peanut.
As soon as you stand up, you're back to the blackness. As you see Peanut sit there and begin to make herself warm.
Peanut. Don't do
As you hear the howl, again, Peanut, you hold yourself against your friends and your family, and you search for that which will never make you happy. Only you can make yourself happy. As, after blinking, all of you are back in the blackness. As you see Peanut's mark on her chest, glowing orange through the armor.
Oh, she managed to make the right choice.
This is hilarious.
To some degree.
I'm going to just mention real quickly. I'm going to break the moment for a
Also,
second.
Peanut's got a
The,
blue
solu-
bite.
the solution is her finding happiness within herself.
It's
And you
weird.
guys rolled
Yeah, I was about to say,
You rolled
Weird.
equally.
a weird way for that to happen.
Yes.
Pure coincidence.
Varys.
Oh boy, who's it gonna be? My sisters, my mother, my father,
Everyone's gonna
My
be
dog.
my son.
my pet fucking
grandchildren.
scorpion.
You see, Varys, you see in front of you. Lasagna, Windhelm, and Peanut. And to your side, you see your wife, Ellie. Her bones cracked, her skin green, her eyes drooping out of her socket, and her hair almost completely gone, as her skin is this horrible tinge of green, and you can smell the rotting flesh from her body. Varys, fight with me. As you hear the howl and the voice ring over. Varys, you chase what is gone to give up what you have ahead of you. Choose. As Ellie rushes forward to attack Windhelm, Lasagna, and Varys.
Shit.
He just
Varys
Ellie.
thinks back for a sec of the 4 days he spent in the cage.
Lasagna thinks back to the 4 days he spent being dragged around a bunch.
Windhelm goes back to the 4 days he spent in the cage.
Jonathan, are they on like my left or my right? Where is she approaching them from?
Huh?
Where is she approaching them from?
She's approaching right from the front. Roll for initiative. I'm rolling for you guys. Don't worry about it.
Is she running at them or at
Yes,
me?
she's running straight at them.
I got a 20 plus 3.
You beat her. As she's about 5 feet away from them.
Cool. I put myself between her and them.
As you run in front of them and you put yourself between them, what do?
I give her a hug, Jonathan.
As you hug Ellie. And Ellie draws the rapier at your side and plunges it in to the chest of Lasagna. And you see Lasagna fall dead to the floor. As she withdraws it, you see him collapse.
Should have healed Lasagna.
As you see Windhelm and Peanut go to strike at you, Varys.
I cast shield.
As the natural 20 breaks through the shield, as Windhelm's greatsword slashes at your back.
Great Wolf Master Jonathan?
No. As you take 13 damage.
Now remember, Jonathan, I can reroll 1s and 2s.
As he goes to strike again, breaks the shield again. As you take
That's
you
good
take
modifier
9
to hit,
damage.
Alejandro.
As you take 9 damage again.
What's with this French
Your turn,
music?
Varys.
My turn.
Yeah.
I go over to Lasagna and mourn the death of my friend. It wasn't supposed to be like
If you could only go around about it so many wrong ways. I go for my dead friend while my zombie girlfriend kills the other two.
Here's his all
As you see Varys start to cry over your body. As you lay there, just seeing Varys cry over your body. You see through the body of the dead one, but can't do anything. You're dead. As Ellie takes the rapier and plunges it through Peanut.
Fuck.
As Peanut falls dead on the floor.
Which rapier does she have?
Your rapier, Ellie's rapier.
Hers.
I see what this analogy for. You see, you gotta use some literary analysis here.
You gotta critically
As-
read.
As it is your turn, it's your turn, it's Windhelm's turn. As Windhelm strikes at you again, Varys.
I shield.
You take 19 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Are you down?
No.
That's surprising.
As he goes to strike out at you, he misses, surprisingly.
With my +7 to hit, I
Magic.
mean.
Magic. That's the most magical thing out of all this. As Ellie takes her rapier.
Wait, I don't get to go?
Oh yeah, it's your turn. Sorry. Yeah.
Do I have Lasagna's mercy on me?
It's laying next to Lasagna. Oh yeah, no. It's your it's your sword. No, you have
Okay.
Lasagna's mercy.
Pick it up. And, she's just a pile of bones right now. I'll bring her back later. I'm gonna go swing at her.
As you immediately do, roll for attack, as she says, "But why?" As you see her jaw snap in one end.
Disadvantage.
You just
Oh.
You need to rest.
Varys, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 15 plus 4, 19.
As everything in your body tells you not to do this, but you immediately close your eyes as you swing the sword wide and roll for attack.
If it's not at disadvantage, I got a nat 20.
As you immediately just take her head off.
Oh, Jesus.
As your eyes open, she's not there. Windhelm's not there. Peanut and Lasagna aren't there. The sword is not in your hand. And you are laying against the fur of this wolf in the grass next to Lasagna, Windhelm, and Peanut. And the darkness has gone away. as you see the bite on your neck glow orange.
I was on my neck.
I thought of all people he would fail.
I have 1 fucking health, by the way.
I missed another swing. Damn it. Damn fake me. Even you can't swing well. Oh man.
Are we all awake?
Yes, as you guys all awake. We have to kill this here.
I guess we'll just leave it
Okay.
at that.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. If you managed to enjoy that, good job. I mean, I don't see how you didn't. If you didn't, call Jonathan. Tell him he's a bad DM. Goodbye, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe.
Wait,
Follow,
did I just get a compliment right
follow on Twitch. Goodbye, everybody.
Wait, did